Alright, testing. Shut up, Wendell. See, I already trying to start my stream thing right here, and Wendell just had, like, make himself apparent. I don't know what that white bar was up there also, so I apologize to that, guys. Anyways, what's going on, fellow rogues? It's Massmare here. Aside from it seeming like Wendell was trying to interrupt my stream introduction right there, if y'all caught that. Welcome in for episode 20 for Grounded. Basically, at this point, just like I was saying yesterday, like previously when I was doing Phasmophobia yesterday, I was saying that Phasma was, like, the longest running, you know, series on my YouTube channel, but once again, Grounded's caught it with Phasmophobia. But anyways, welcome in, as I said. For this stream today, technically I actually was going to stream this on Saturday, but I got well caught up on stuff that I was, you know, planning on doing for the Saturday stream, so I want to go ahead and do it tonight. So, in that regard, I want to go ahead and try to get to the intro really quick so we can go ahead and get onto the gameplay, because I do have a habit, I admit, of, like, drawing out my intros unintentionally. So I try to, like, you know, do more bridge. I've been hoping to do, like, more of an abridged thing, a version of my what I want to say, you know, for my intros. So I'm already rambling off, you know, subject. But anyways, tonight's stream for this is something that I'm wanting to do to kind of like try to pick up on things that happened in the previous stream. Last weekend, we had a pretty good stroke of luck. You know, we took down Director Schmechter, who's like the true final boss of the game, secret boss, and it's definitely one of the toughest bosses I've faced so far. To me, I felt like it was even actually tougher than the Broodmother, considering, again, I'm 6-0 on the Broodmother, and Director Schmechter wrecked me a few times before I actually managed to take him down. I think it was 3 fights, and I managed to get Director Schmechter down in the third fight. But what we got going on here tonight, like I said, I was trying to make up for stuff that happened last weekend, and that after we took down Director Schmechter, I went and fought the Orchid Mantis for the first time, as well as the Queen Wasp, and while I did kind of hold my own against them to an extent, I did drain their health pretty decently, I still got my ass kicked in the end by both of them. So, for tonight's stream, we're going to be going in and actually, you know, taking on the Mantis as well as the Queen Wasp again. Hopefully, you know, with a win coming this time. Because I did do a lot of stuff in advance to try to, like, you know, prep for this. So we're going to go and switch over to the inputs so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so while Max is currently, like, grounding, grounded. I was going to say lounging, and I said grounded, so name drop for the game there. But, you know, grounded in his invisible chair. We'll just go with that. As you guys can see, I kind of got a little bit of a sun with my loadout here in regards to the fact I've got a whole bunch of beefy fuzz on the rocks, a bunch of, you know, beefy green machines, and what little bit of beefy waspidotes I was able to make. But there's some other stuff going on here as well. In the fact that I'm gonna kind of show you guys like my dagger real quick. So my Widow dagger is something I've said previously in the last stream that I was gonna work on trying to get maxed out. It's at level 9 now. I also went in and did some other stuff such as getting the Widow Spalders and Widow leggings. I decided to pair that up with my Mask of the Mother Demon because I've heard this is a pretty decent build in regards to doing like a poison build. I went in with a pure Mask of the Mother Demon, which of course you get from the Broodmother. I did that previously. And what I've kind of like did my research on is that doing a pure Mask of the Mother, like a pure Mother Demon build, is more towards like a Venom thing. And how that really, like you get the most out of that is I've got like the Club of the Mother Demon as well. But how you get the most out of like, the Mother Demon build is if you have Apex Predator, which of course you get from the Mantis, because that unlocks a special perk. Welcome in, Wolf. Because, the Apex Predator perk unlocks a special, or mutation unlocks a special quirk for depending on what kind of boss weapon you're using. So if you're using the Club of the Mother Demon, it unlocks like a chance for you to do Venom damage. So that's more towards a Venom build, but since I don't really have all that yet, I will benefit more from the Widow Spalder and the Widow leggings with the Mask of the Mother Demon, because the Mask of the Mother Demon, it of course gives poison coating, medium armor, and venom coating. So since I have like poison coating and venom coating, that means I have like a little bit of a chance to do like either type of these damage. No damage for poison or venom. However, with the Widow Spalder, this also has poison damage. This has poison damage at base, the Widow Spalder and the Widow leggings, and the parry poison. I've really looked up too much on what that does. I mean, both of these are maxed out, but I've kind of tested this out. I actually was able to go in and slay, a few wolf spiders with this. I have aspects of the Black Widow armor. How I'm actually doing this, Wolf, is I've got the Widow Spalder and the Widow leggings. I do have everything for the Black Widow armor, but I'm using the combination of the Broodmother's headpiece and the Widow Spalder and the Widow leggings. So this way, it gives me like a... This basically, like I said, poison coating and venom coating, that gives a chance to do poison damage, and with Widow Spalder and Widow leggings, that actually makes it where I have a plus to poison damage, so I do more poison damage. So combine that with the Widow dagger and something else I've done here. I've actually got my poison build kind of like build out here. So what I got going on with this mutation loadouts, I went through and did like a few mutation loadouts. So this is the one I'm using for poison. So as you can see, I've got Assassin. This is something I was working on off stream. Assassin's at level 3. So, and this, I'm kind of like going to explain to this to you guys, like in case y'all want to try this for yourselves. With Assassin, basically what this does is the Mastery Bows attacks with daggers rip open new opportunities, increasing damage enemies take from bleed effects. What this translates to is it reduces resistance to bleeding, for enemies by 25%. And since I got this level 3, I do like 75, points of bleed damage. If I'm correct, 75 points, 75%, whatever. So since level 3, 75 bleed damage, and the mastery bonus, takes down like resistance by 25 for for enemies. So pretty nasty. And I've also got coup de grace for that percentage of like a chance at a critical hit. Cardio fan, bomb genes, which gives me not only poison damage here as well, so it triples that, but also I can summon in little baby spiders to help me out. Shut up, Wendell. I'm about to throw him in that koi fish pond. He's always talking when I'm trying to talk. How dare he? Keeping Cardio Fan on, and then Trapper Peeper. Finally got this. Got enough gold cards. You need 20 gold cards at least get the base level of Trapper Peeper. I personally would like to have level 2, but I need to have like 40 gold cards. But I've got like over 25 at least. These are a pain in the ass to get, because for those who don't know, standard enemies, you only get like a 1% chance to get these to drop. As can be seen here, I've killed 354 Spiderlings. I've yet to get it for that. But you can't, basically enemies you only fight once, like Mant and Assistant Manager and Director Schmechter, you automatically get their gold card because there's only a one-of-a-kind enemy, so you automatically get theirs. But you can see the Orchid Mantis, Wasp Queen, Broodmother, haven't got theirs yet. Haven't beat like the Mantis or the Wasp Queen, but I've 6-0 on Broodmother, as I said. Still haven't got her gold card. But yeah, the bosses are supposed to give you like a 10%, like the ones that are repeatable are supposed to give you like a 10% chance of getting their gold card. But if you can get like 60, like, based on the level I'm at now, it's like, it kind of like goes with how many cards you got. So if you got 20 gold cards, it's 20% critical chance damage increase. 40 gold cards is a 40% critical damage. And 60 gold cards is, which is basically going to be majority of them, that would be 60%. So this is basically what I'm probably going to try to go in and fight the Mantis with. I'm going to use a poison build for this. I'm considering even maybe trying to do something like, I'm probably going to maybe use this for the Wasp Queen as well, because that's the thing. If I'm correct, the Wasp Queen isn't exactly, isn't exactly immune to poison damage. I'm going to go in and try this out with her, because either way, Assassin is still going to do bleed damage to her. And then combine Trapper Peeper with like 20%, damage for that. However, there also is another build I've also made too. Run you guys through this one. So I also was working this week, like, you know, the past few days on getting a Little Fist build done. I didn't have Little Fist available at the time, but I now have that at level 3. And I've got, you know, same thing, Assassin, Blade Master, Coup de Grace, and Truffle Tussle, which means I basically like cause explosions with one punches. So normally, Assassin and Blade Master, one might think, okay, why do you have, like, you know, things for bladed weapons for Little Fist, which is an unarmed build? But here's where that works. Here's where that goes in. So, Power Droplet. This thing was an absolute pain to get. I'll let you guys YouTube how to get it, but it's definitely worth it. What Power Droplet does is it pretty much, I think it also kind of does this whole thing where, like, you know, because with level 3 for Little Fist, you basically every, you know, punch, you also do like a second punch alongside it. So I'm calling this like a Fist of the North Star or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like a Star Platinum build or whatever, because basically you're hitting them multiple times. But with Power Droplet, what this does, this actually is pretty nasty, because the reason I had Assassin and Blade Master on there is because the second hit, because Power Droplet also does this whole second hit thing. But with this, it means that, you know, your second punch registers as basically any type of damage in the game. If that makes any sense. It's kind of hard to really understand, but basically what I do know is that it makes it where, like, your second punch can take on properties of other mutations. So this means that since I have Assassin on there, my second punch will actually do bleed damage. Okay, I understand. It's not a problem, Wolf. It's no problem at all. But whatever the case, yeah, with Power Droplet, it says tap into hidden power and unleash an unarmed fury on your foes. Again, what this means is that using, I know this is a long out explanation of everything, guys, but it's just like I said, y'all want to try to do this build for yourself. This is something I kind of like tinkered around with earlier today. Stuff I've heard, like, you know, from others online who've used this, and I've kind of like used variations of how I'm going to go about it. But again, with Power Droplet, combined with Little Fist, again, Blade Master, this means it takes on the qualities of Blade Master. The sword attacks lower the damage enemies heal. So this means when I punch an enemy, it takes on the properties of Blade Master, and that it lowers their damage. And also, it removes the exhaustion timer, because attacking creatures with a sword temporarily removes your exhaustion timer. So it means when I'm punching, it means basically I can continue to punch, because it's like it takes away the exhaustion timer if it works right. An Assassin, this means I'll be able to do bleed damage with my punches. So, and also I got Truffle Tussle, because when you punch with this, it means you can do explosions, like, from time to time. Which also is really handy if you can, because as I've done on stream before, if you can get, like, an ant or whatever, if you got, like, going to, like, Black Anthill, and you have, like, all those explosive, like, those rocks you gotta, like, blow up. If you use Truffle Tussle near, you actually can, like, you know, after a few punches that explode, you also can blow up rocks like you're using a sprat. Hate pronouncing that stupid thing. Brat Burst. Yeah. I was about to say Splat Burst, and I got mixed up, but there's two different bombs for that. But yeah, these are two that I'm going to be using. This one right here was just, like, one I kind of put together just for, like, when I was going through and running through mites. That's kind of like explain this as well. If you guys, like, want to unlock any of these mutations, like, if you're new to Grounded, but you want to get, like, Little Fist, Chopper, Smasher, Javelinier, Assassin, any of that, go through and farm mites. You know, go, like, around to the Mysterious Machine and everything. Go up there, like, you know, the first mission you gotta do where you see all those mites, like, chewing on the wires. Go through and just decimate them. There's, like, you know, another little path you can take, like, along the way. I'm pretty sure there's, like, YouTube tutorials to show how to do this. I might even actually maybe, like, do a run through the path, like, you know, before we end the stream. Show you guys how to do it. Debating on if I'm gonna do that or not, because y'all have to, like, basically, like, you know, scroll around just to find it. Alright, welcome in, Amber. But whatever the case, farm mites. Be it if you do an unarmed, you know, your axe, your hammer, your, you know, things like, you know, your rusty spear or whatever, daggers, your bow, you know, clubs or whatever, and then of course swords. Go through and just farm mites. You know, it'll take you a few days of farming them like that, but considering how easily mites go down, that's the best way to do it. And I think some people would get misinterpreted that, you know, when you're trying to go for these, they go and try, like, you know, kill creatures that don't fight back, like weevils and aphids. You have to kill creatures that are hostile, and mites are, like, the easiest hostile creatures in the game you can take down. So, yeah, getting all these, you can see I got, like, pretty much all of them maxed out, except for Smasher. I just recently got that one. But yeah, very easy way to go through and get these, you know, and all that. So anyways, what we're going to be doing as well, I swear my hunger went up. Or it might just stay constant, my thirst went down. But anyways, we're going to go and get started, because I know I've been rambling for about 10 minutes now, 13 minutes or so. But another thing we're going to be doing as well, I got whittling.
Everything looks good from here.
I'm going to throw them in the koi pond. I'm going to throw a window in the koi pond. As I was saying. I've got a whittling. I'm going to be using this for my poison build as well. I'm going to try this out. Because I can already summon, you know, baby spiderlings, you know, using mom genes, but this is gonna let me summon widowlings, which of course, Black Widow babies, you know, they're obviously more dangerous because they can use venom. I haven't actually summoned them yet, but I'm assuming that's how it's gonna go. But yeah, that's basically, you know, what I'm gonna be doing for my loadout. I got super venom arrows to try to use on the Mantis as well at the start of the fight. I got the bomb arrows, which I've created. We got the recipe for that in the previous stream. I got something I'm gonna be doing with this that I keep forgetting to do. And just for the heck of it, I did, like, you know, make some roly-poly armor and max that out. And if this doesn't work for me, at the very least, you know, this is something that either Amber or Mac could use. Though, one of the main reasons we're going in and fighting the Mantis is because we're trying to get, like, you know, that armor. You know, because Amber wants it. I definitely want the armor as well. So whatever the case. Yeah, we're going to be using the Whittling, probably, while I'm, you know, using, like, the poison build. And I've also got, like, the Fire Ant, which basically does, like, the block corrosion. So, you know, this also means, like, enemies will do less damage. So, I think I'm basically set to go. I got the roly-poly armor just in case. I also did go in and get, like, at least one more level on Assault Morningstar. But I'm hoping maybe for all we know, my poison build might actually work on the Wasp Queen. But we're going to be doing something else first. As you guys can see, I've got 2 BBQ medleys in case I can beat the Wasp Queen. I've only got 1 Orchid-Man's Kebab, and you might notice I got a little something right there, because we're going to go pay a visit to a certain someone and go and get what we need, like, to make a second Mantis Kebab. Yeah, we're going to go and visit the Broodmother first. I'm 6-0 on her. Don't know if I'm actually going to try to use, like, you know, either of these builds on her. I'm thinking about it. I'm just hoping I mean, I've got, like, plenty of curatives. So it's not like that's going to be an issue or whatever. I mean, it's not like healing's going to be a problem. But also something is, like, missing from my inventory. I'm trying to see what it is real quick. Something, I think it's my canteen's right there. I'm trying to see, like, what exactly is missing from my inventory. Oh, my shovel is for some reason. And let's put that back. Alright, so now we're gonna actually properly get on with the game. I apologize for all that, but like I said, I want to go through, like, explain to you guys, like, a lot of what I've been doing. It's kind of funny. I said, like, okay, I'm gonna stop, like, I'm gonna, like, be more careful, you know, in my intros, and I go and get past the intro. Wasn't really, like, doing that for too long. Gets to the game and then talks for about, like, almost 20 minutes. Well, not really 20 minutes, but it was getting up on there. Alright, so, and also, as you can see, Amber herself, you know, in time, like, I haven't been playing, she's been busy. She got us a whole little Brussels sprout garden. She's got, like, a bunch of stuff she did over here as well. So, yeah, Amber is basically, the like, the resident architect out of us. I'm the brawler, and such. So Amber, like I said, again, has been really busy, you know, with, like, putting zip lines up and everything. Making it very easy, not just for myself, but also for Mac and if Deceptus ever plays again or whatever. So, yeah, she's, like, definitely been, like, a really, you know, definitely a godsend in all this. If I can just reach the zip line she made. They're going and taking a bath. I mean, I might need, like, a bath after I fight these bosses, be it if it's my own blood on me or their blood and guts or whatever. Okay, what build because thinking I actually got, like, the D build equipped. Yeah, but as you can see, there's definitely, like, this is, like, my general loadout thing I use, but you see right here, like, how many perks this gives right here. So, yeah. I'm making sure that's my poison build. No, that's my little fist. Okay, there's the poison build. Like I said, the plan is, though, is that when I do fight the Wasp Queen, I am going to switch something out for Mithridatism. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to label zip lines. I mean, I wish you could actually label, like, your loadouts, too. I hate, like, mutation loadout like this. I wish you actually could label them. Instead, I feel like, you know, Obsidian definitely could have, like, you know, done, like, already implemented. That's kind of a no-brainer. Like, why would you not make it where you can't really, like, you know, label your loadouts? Shit. Back off, buddy. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa!
I've been poisoned.
Someone's gonna die. They're all gonna die. So you're gonna fly out back like you ain't done anything, huh? Okay. You started this fight, we're finishing it. Let's go. Come on, ugly. Yeah, why don't you come on down here and see what's like get poisoned? Oh, look at your health. You know, your health is just, like, not really doing too well. I mean, I want to talk, but... Don't matter, I took you down with me. Wait till I come back. Keep in mind, my base is right over there. It's just literally a stone's throw. And now I'm gonna walk over and kick your ass. Oh, these walls just... just trying to embarrass me in front of my viewers, huh?
That's interesting.
Okay, guys, watch. It's that James guy. Watch, he's gonna come over here. I'm gonna kill him, like, you know, only a few seconds into his stream. Okay, yeah. And now, you know, you trying to show off to your friends, you know, your friends are about to be, you know, taking an express link to the afterlife with you. Just keep in mind this, though, alright? You know, you guys are out here looking for me. No one's guarding your queen. And soon I'm gonna go back to, I'm gonna go to that hive at the Brawny bin, I'm gonna kick her ass. Hopefully. Really? Look at it. My kid is beating your ass. Might wanna watch that poison. That's for you. You picking on my kid? But hey, look, okay? You see, your wasp buddies over here, you know, who have like the stinging thing on the other. Or Weaver Jr., I'm not doing with this with you. I know I heard that little creep. I know I thought I heard old Weaver Jr. Yeah, but you know, your wasp buddies over here, you know, the ones that have the stinger on the other end. I mean, not like I can tell, like, you know, your face and your ass apart, but, you know. I'm gonna pick up my backpack, and see, you guys have been knocking us off our zip lines, you know, long enough. See, if Newton, you know, aka Gravity, you know, didn't step in. No. Get your ass out. Oh, it's a drone, huh?
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, here's the thing, you know, what I think is so hilarious, you know, you got that venom damage going on, so I don't have to touch you. Yeah, see, now you're bleeding. Oh my god, I hate these guys, though. Honestly, these are like the main enemies I feel like definitely should be nerfed. You know what? Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure I'm poisoned or ate something funny. Or both.
Why my dagger bounced right there, I have no idea. Oh, I hate drones so much. I hate them so much. They're like one of the most broken enemies. They don't ever land. They just... Yeah, Yeah, shut up. You see, because... Oh my god. See, you try to hit him and then he just... Words cannot describe how much I just cannot stand. I think, like, it's bad, you know, I used to hate mosquitoes. But no, these guys right here, the drones, no. I'll take a mosquito any day of the week over wasp drones, because they are the most annoying enemy, you know, in this game, in my view. One of them, at least. No, not... Well, I mean, but some definitely, you know, kind of like... No, I mean, you know, that tells you something right there, you know. When Weaver Jr. is no longer, you know, seen as annoying. Yeah, that tells you how bad it is. Are my kids over there harassing an ant? Yeah, I think they were. Okay, so sorry about that little bit of frustration right there, guys. It's just, you know, they knocked me off of the, Yeah, Thor's Pendant's taking his time on healing me. Alright, so, because the reason I was coming over here is because Amber had made a zip line that looked like it kind of like, I know it didn't go directly to, I think it actually leads over towards the hedge. She basically did something I was originally wanting to do up here. She kind of, I guess, like, read my mind or whatever. Yeah. I like how I just, like, saw, like, the light right there turn on. Yeah, the stairs right here definitely, you know, they need, like, some repairing. It's really, it doesn't take that much to do. You just need, like, a repair, like, tool, which I've got one. It basically highlight everything. Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah!
Hopefully I can actually probably take a drink of my water without getting jumped, like, on the middle of the zip line this time. Okay, I got a little worried. I saw something flying right there. It was just a lightning bug. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's 3 of you, huh? Well, I think I'll take you on. Breaking my dagger a little bit more. Just to see, you know, because after all, you know. Oh! Oh, It's all fun and games like trying to gang up on... What is going on? Why is it my...
Watch that bombardier beetle!
Yeah, y'all ain't so tough when someone jumps you from behind, don't you think? Enjoy your poison. Your buddy over there's not looking too good, I don't think. Oh, that didn't finish you off? Okay, that's it. You're all by yourself. You keep that... Enjoy your acute case of death. Okay, so... Like, there really was no point in me fighting them. God, that was like... Oh, so there's mites over here, too. There's really no point in me dealing with them. I don't know, it's just for some reason, I mean, it just seemed like, I don't know why I was taking so much damage or whatever, when, like, you know, all my stuff is, like, you know, at max. But I guess it's just because, you know, how much, you know, one thing, it's not, I guess, like, another issue with it is that this is light armor I'm wearing right here, so I'm hoping this isn't gonna be a problem. The main thing I'm hoping for is that when I go in and fight whatever, because like I said, this is light armor, but still level 3. The main synergy is supposed to be that I'll be able to, like, do more damage, you know, or, like, I'll have more stamina and all that. I was hoping it's not gonna be a problem fighting the Broodmother, because I don't want my winning streak to, get goofed. I'm trying to think, I mean, do I want to go in with, like, my, unarmed build? I mean, that's the thing, I got plenty of curatives, so at the very least, you know, regardless of anything, while I'm beating her up, while I'm fighting her, you know, she's gonna continue, like, to have debuffs on her. You know, she's gonna have, like, bleeding damage, she's gonna have, like, you know, possibly venom, if I'm correct. You know, with the venom coating. Just gotta get up there. I just want to see, like, you know, how this works on the Broodmother. Because people are talking about, like, they've used, like, poison builds, like, you know, to melt both the, you know, the Mantis and Wasp Queen. And Broodmother is obviously easier than both of them, because I had, like, really no trouble with the Broodmother. I just want to see, like, you know, if this actually works on her. Let's just make sure I actually got, like, the right mutation still. Yeah, I do. And plus, I think it's just gonna be, like, hilarious to go in and use her own kids against her, use her own tactics on her. Because as we saw, obviously, the, I think it should be right over to the back here. It's been a while since I've been to the head, so I'm a little bit, you know... There it is, over there, I see the... Okay. Because, like, as we saw, you know, using, like, you know, using the, dagger on Weaver Jr., how, like, it quickly wrecked him. And I've used this on wolf spiders as well. And it's kind of like, you know, just destroyed them. I just gotta go in here. I mean, because the main thing about all that was that I was dealing with... I mean, wasps obviously are, you know, complete jerks. You know, in regards to the fact they just, like, spam, like, projectile attacks on you. I'm definitely probably gonna want to switch out something with Mithridatism when I go in here, because that's gonna be the main thing I'm gonna have to worry about with the Broodmother. So I'll definitely have to switch out something with Mithridatism. I'm hoping that, you know, I'll just be able to go in and just... Push comes to shove, I can always just, like, you know, make sure I have, like, the Coltana, you know, on hand. Still didn't get his card. I don't know how many of these things I didn't kill or whatever. Come here, ugly. Give me your card. Ah, RNG. Gotta love it. Gotta love to hate it, I mean. I'm gonna get their card eventually. I mean, I've killed so many Spirelings, I've yet to get their gold card. It's blasphemy. Okay, before we go in, because obviously, the crossbow, I'm gonna hold on to that. Let me actually make sure, because I'm hoping I wasn't using... Okay, I'm just gonna stick to make sure I have my feather arrows. I'm keeping those, super venom ones. I definitely don't want to waste those. So we're also gonna, in slot 3, because we're not gonna need the axe in there, I'll put that to the Coltana. Alright. The main thing I hate about Broodmother is just, like, you know, trying to get to her. You know, because, like, you know, the tree itself is kind of like a maze. Or the... Literally a hedge maze. Sorry, I got the hiccups, by the way. If you guys saw me kind of, like, just... Like... If something, like, you know, trying to catch my breath or whatever right there, I had hiccups. Okay. So, because every time I go, like, to fight her, like, I get... I think it's this way? I get lost. I figure like after like going and fighting her like, you know, several times, I know which way to go. Alright, I think this is the right way. Wait, hold on. No? Is it? This hell I got spiraling right behind me. Just go away. And you're not allowed to talk to me, but consider the fact that, well, he's dead anyway, because, you know, you didn't give me what I wanted. Don't deny me my gold card. Okay. Is it this way? I know there's a zip line that we need to take. See, is it over here? Because, like I said, I don't know why that just kind of spooked me. Because really the main reason I'm going to fight the Broodmother, so there's a zip line over there, but I don't know if that's actually the one we need. Because the main thing is that the reason I'm going to fight the Broodmother, I don't necessarily have to. But I'm wanting to kind of like, but you know, I'd need like ingredients for another Mantis kebab. In the event that I can beat the Mantis, I would like to go in and try to fight it again. Specifically, you know, if I can beat it with one build, I want to test out another build on it. God dang it, I cannot believe I got lost up here. Well, I mean, I kind of believe it, because it's happened before, but... Like, I think it's just kind of like chalked up most of the fact that I haven't been here in a while. See, there's that right there. I don't think that's the one I'm looking for. So I think there's like supposed to be a way you gotta go down. Yeah, here it is. Now I remember. Alright. And...
Little help here!
Ah, this game. Gotta love misadventures. Gotta love to hate them. To make matters worse, now it's like not only that, I gotta go down there to get my backpack. So I went up here to this field station just for me to have to go all the way back over there anyway. So that's just frustrating because now we gotta go all the way over here, get my backpack, and then... But that's just like one of the few frustrations I have with this game, aside from like the low RNG, or RNG BS, you know, with like trying to get the gold cards. It's like the fact they put parkour mechanics in this that are obviously, you know, definitely in much need of either optimization or they just really should have such a focus on parkour. Because there's like a lot of milk molars, which I've got every milk molar in the game now, like I'm maxed out.
Ah, yes! Love this backpack.
I actually got a little worried because there was one milk molar I was missing, and I could swear I got all of them, but Amber had actually picked it up, like, you know, when she was playing on the, But I was wondering if it could have been possible that her Mac had, you know, picked it up. But, yeah, so we got, like, all the milk molars now, all the megas and the normal ones, so, we have, like, you know, max stats. But yeah, like I said, it's just, you know, there was, like, a lot of, like, the milk molars I found were just very, you know, just really, you know, out of the way areas that you had to either build up to or you had to take, like, some very precarious jumps. To where, like, you know, one false... See? Like this right here. It's always this thing right here. For some reason, I try to, you know, go up there and it seems like it tries to catch me. Like, I get, you know, stuck on it. Alright, but here's like to actually going up here and getting to the Broodmother's lair this time. I mean, if it's possible. It'd be nice if you could. I mean, it would definitely take a while. Considering like the other stuff you build, I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, you'd make it happen. Because now I think you said, like, you know, you kind of like did something for like make it easier to get to the Mantis. I mean, the bad thing about it is, I found the infected Broodmother's lair. Technically speaking, her lair is like the easiest one to get to because hers is on the ground. I mean, like, you know, because you look at, like, obviously you gotta go through the trees to get to a normal Broodmother. The Mantis isn't so bad. You just gotta get onto the table. You have to like climb up the bike and then get onto the table and then, like, you know, go and like get up on the flower pot and then go through the garden hose. And the Wasp Queen isn't insanely bad in itself either. You know, you just gotta get inside the Brawny Boy bin, go through like a, you know, little bit of traversal through the stage, and then, you know, you have to like, you know, take that one precarious jump. The worst thing about that is dealing with the wasp, you know, on the way. But the infected Broodmother, I found like her lair in the haze.
This is awesome!
I'm pretty sure it's her lair. I mean, it was closed off. But, you know, I did find, like, you know, some wet, like a, you know, like a basically hole in the ground that, like, you know, had, like, you know, webbing covering it. So I'm pretty sure that's the infected Broodmother's lair, but really all you gotta do is just walk over to it. Like, you go into the haze, and yeah, like, the haze is dangerous because the gas, you know, and everything, but as long as you got a gas mask, you just walk right over to her lair. I mean, yeah, there's the infected larvae you gotta deal with, but I mean, infected larvae for me at this point are just like cake. Very moldy, ugly cake. I mean, I'll gladly take, like, you know, a thing like just to the frisbee. See, this is like what I'm saying, like, it's just so frustrating right here, because, you know, you have to, like, you know, go down this way. Alright. Hope I can make the jump this time. I'm just gonna... Okay. Much better. Just for that, I'm gonna whoop her children. Make your lair all the way up here. Ah, still no gold card. I mean, that's the main reason I, you know, bought the Spiralings right there. I wanted the gold card. Let me find me. I'll just be happy to get there and actually fight this thing. Because once I get to the Mantis, I mean, there is like a save spot there. I think I recall putting a lean-to there, so. Yeah, little fun fact, though. Originally, the Broodmother actually was out here. You actually, you know, encountered the Broodmother out here. But the way she looked, she got like a massive overhaul. Previously, the Broodmother, you actually fought her on the Frisbee. That's like, you know, the whole thing. This actually was a boss room. But she just looked like a bigger wolf spider. Like, she literally just looked like a much bigger wolf spider. Which I think is kind of hilarious. But that was like ages ago before they did like the, I think the Doom and Gloom update or whatever. Where they like made her into the monster she is now. Okay, at least I still got this as well. I forgot about that. Gotta fix it too. For some reason, like, the damage was done to him. I'm hoping that's not like it does that every time you... And yes, I'm gonna remember... What do you mean under attack? Who?
Gonna have a look around.
Probably when these punk little Spiralings trying to start something. Okay. So, the way I see it is I got plenty of curatives, and even if I did burn through all these by chance, I mean, I've got more made back at the base. Okay. I just want to test out this poison build on her and see, like, what kind of damage I can do with it. I mean, I could, like, you know, do the one punch thing, but that's going to be more risky. I kind of want to try it, though, but poison, I just want to see, like, how it'll be like to fight her with her own medicine. If push comes to shove, I can just, like, switch to the Coltana. And, you know, I'll be doing poison damage with it anyway. Alright, guys. I forgot to actually bring anything that could, like, give me a buff other than, like, you know, this. Alright, well. I forgot. Yeah, I put that in here. And put Whittling here, too, just to see what this does. Okay. Alright, come on. Let's go for round 7. Let's see how you like getting poisoned. No! Alright, hold on a sec. Gotta back off for a second. I forgot to turn on mithridatism is the problem. Damn it. Well, she didn't beat me, they did. That's the only thing about it. I had her on the ropes, so we're okay, send me up like that, let's get... And also it was on me because of the mithridatism, but it's fine. She didn't get a decisive blow. That wasn't her win. I know I'm sounding like petty as heck right now, but no. Y'all wanna play like that? Okay. Let's do this right this time. Okay, I still say it's 6-0. I mean, that's the thing. She didn't actually technically do it herself. She had her children do it for her. Oh, it's gonna continue to be awesome. I got her.
Thing better still be here, you stupid ant.
If you don't know me, I've been whipped out the Cortana on her. Not like it really would help, but... That's the thing, I mean, I was like just mauling her right then. It's just, fortunately, like, you know, everything just got crazy right there. Hey, get your ass back down here. Let's try this again. See how it works like when you can't actually poison me as well. Ugly. Back, foul beast. Hey, mama. Forgot about me? Man, what we were doing? No one's studying your ass. Me and you, let's go. Yeah, what's that you were doing? You know, it's kind of like it's funny, you know, like how you can't really do much when you got all your little buddies right here, your children helping you. Yeah, die, little uglies. Where'd she go? Step off, shorty. Look at that. How you gonna get your ass beat by that tiny ass spider? Now you see how I felt. So technically that means that wasn't actually my win. That was basically the same rules that apply. I was like, okay, you didn't get that win on me because your children did it and everything. I can't say I actually beat her because my kid did it. You gonna get your ass beat by a little black widow. Oh. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my god. Alright, let me get a picture of this one. Alright, screen cap that. For, you know, purposes for like, community post I'm gonna do later. But again, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. This build actually works really well on the Broodmother. I mean, the only issue with, probably what I really could have done was I probably could have switched to the Coltana and used that like on the mobs. But really, you know, when you think about it, I mean, I did still use like a pretty good bit of curatives right there. I wasn't really blocking as much as I should have been, but... Got her gold card. Bam. Okay, at least we got Broodmother's gold card out of that, so that was a plus. Okay, so we got our first optional boss gold card. I still say it's 7-0. I don't care. I mean, I did technically lose, but, you know, it was her children that did. It was Or We Were Junior's little bitch ass. But yeah, either way, we got our gold Broodmother card. So now that we got this, it means we can also make another Mantis kebab. Alright. I'm just checking. Did I actually do the, trying to see here. Oh. I didn't rub the thing when I went back in that time. I fought her without, like, you know, rubbing the, without using that. So that's how I fought her without even using that thing. So think about how it would have been if I actually really would have been using the, So yeah, this guy, right there, guys, that shows you that, you know, the poison build definitely goes, like, really well against her. The fact that she's a spider and it actually works. So since we did that, now the thing is we're going to switch back out with Mithridatism. That's the thing that basically helped me right there. I will admit one of the key reasons I lost, like, you know, first fight right there, was because I didn't have Mithridatism on, so I kind of defeated myself there. I think it's because I'm so used to fighting wolf spiders without even needing Mithridatism anymore, as I killed them before I actually really need it, and I actually usually can block their attacks. So we're going to go ahead and switch Coup de Grace back on, and we're going to go on and do what we need to do to fight us a Mantis. Now we're not going to go fight the Mantis just yet. I'm going to stop by the house, pick up a few more curing items. The key thing that's going to work for me against the Mantis is that, yes, it can do bleed damage, but it doesn't actually do poison, so the Wasp Queen, honestly, is going to be a bit of a problem. But the reason I want to go and get like, you know, another kebab is because if I can beat the Mantis, like the one time, because obviously, you know, you get your summoning item back if you don't beat the boss. Previous stream, I got worried because, you know, we fought the Mantis, didn't see the Mantis kebab after I finished it, and I thought I had to go back and craft a new one. But thankfully, you know, we found out that they just dump it like in a random spots in there. You have to find it. But I want to make two, so if I can beat the Mantis at least once. You really don't want to do this, buddy. Yeah, sorry, you kind of missed the party, bud. You want to go fight someone else? Come on, I'll take you to the park. Is my kid even following me? Who did you make mad when you died? Oh, I thought, like, you know, the moment he died, something happened. I was like, what the? I ain't even stun you. You're dead. Or as Kenshiro from the Fist of North Star would say, you're already dead. Boys, you really don't wanna. Get him, Simba. Well, you're just not catching any luck with getting in any fights, are you? It's actually adorable when you actually have it on your side. And then they die. But, I don't mind when I actually can summon the Black Widows to help me. I mean, it's when I'm fighting them that No. Well, I mean, at least I can stay around long enough to praise the sun, I suppose. Like, every time they jump in, it's like, damn it, daddy. But yeah, like, what was I saying? Yeah, like, I want to, like, you know, use, like, the one... I swear, like, that spider was just face palming me. It's like, god damn it. But, alright, of course, Rash. But, as I keep saying before I keep getting interrupted, like, what I really want to do, is I want to try, like, see if I can beat the Mantis with this build, which I'm thinking I definitely should be able to. Because I think, like, a lot of, like, the issue I had with the Mantis before is that I was fighting it straight up, and there was a big stump there I could use to kind of, like, you know, dodge it. I feel like if I actually use the poison thing, I could, like, you know, make some damage over time happen on it and just kind of, like, back away for a bit. And then give me time to heal if I do that, which, speaking of which, I should do that right now. And that'll give me a little bit of a chance to heal while, you know, damage is being done to it. I want my Weevil card. I've been trying to get, like, a Weevil card for a while now, and I've yet to be able to get them. Still ain't got it. But yeah, I want to, like, you know, try, you know, use the poison build on the, Mantis. And if that works, awesome. But I'm gonna also want to go back in and try, like, see if I can fight it again, and maybe, just maybe, get, you know, see if I can beat it with, like, the unarmed build I got set up. So I can kind of at least try to see, like, which is more optimal. I mean, both of them work. But what I'm hoping I can do during the stream is, you know, we already took down the Broodmother again. Let me just make sure. Guys, make sure I got my drops from her. I'm just hoping that I didn't miss out on a drop, because I couldn't have, because I've been picking up Weevil meat, so I should have got a drop. Like that. I guess that's all I got from her. I got 2 fangs and her Broodmother venom. I just don't see, like, any Broodmother parts I got from her. No, I'm like, oh yeah, I did 4 Broodmother parts. Okay, never mind. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so, and I really don't, that's the thing about it, I really don't, like, have much use for any of Broodmother's stuff anymore, aside from, like, if I do want to go and fight the infected Broodmother, we do need, like, some of her, like, you know, her, I think her, one of her pieces for that. I think it's her fang. Let me see, how do we make the moldy hoagie? Should be safe for me to check right quick. I mean, because I'm not nowhere near ready to fight, like, you know, that version of the Broodmother yet. Yeah, the moldy hoagie. Yes, it's a Broodmother fang, which we've actually got both of those we need. We need the Wasp Queen head and the Mantis head and 3 toenails. For if I ever actually do decide to fight her, which I'm pretty sure I probably will at some point. But I'm definitely going to want to make sure I'm well prepared for that, because the infected Broodmother is the hardest boss in the game. What they said, at least right now. For all I know, when they do the next update, they might bring something else, you know, even more dangerous in. But I kind of feel like, you know, obvious thing, like, they might want to do, as I said before, like, they got, like, an infected Broodmother, why not have, like, you know, infected versions of the other enemies? Like, they could probably go ahead and bring in, like, not just the infected Mantis, but maybe also the infected Wasp Queen. I'm saying this for those who want to challenge me personally. I already having problems with them, like, in their base forms. But it would be, like, you know, neat, like, as, like, raid boss things. You know, a lot of people have, like, you know, been just blitzing, like, the infected Broodmother by themselves. Speaking of such. Hey, ready for a paradox? It's a little bit of Russia. Spider gets poisoned. I didn't hit the block. He actually, you know, missed me trying to hit me, and my block didn't even, like, go through. What I mean is, like, it tried to bite me and didn't do anything. I think they're over there fighting my children. Alright.
Everything looks good from here.
You've been over there, like, he's still stuck over there. He's been over there for a while now. I mean, I'm kind of like just want to leave him there just because he's out of the way. But yeah, really, like I said, other than, like, maybe doing the moldy hoagie there, and, like, and if I wanted to, like, make, like, a life-size Broodmother for us to get, like, more, loot from, so we could do that. This really is, like, no reason for me to, like, I don't really have, like, any reason to really, like, actually, you know, no need for, like, any of the Broodmother parts. Right, give me one sec, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I had to take a quick break real quick. I heard my dog like pawing at the door wherever went outside, but I think I was just being paranoid. But yeah, I don't really have like much use for like the Broodmother stuff, so that's something that of course can be used for like Mac or Amber Wolf or whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like just throw all this in here. So drop the stack of the Broodmother parts. That's 8 of those now. We got the Broodmother Venom. Let me see, what recipes is this for? Yeah, see, that's the thing. I've already got like my Club of the Mother Demon, the Greaves of the Mother Demon. Apparently there's like one other thing here. Don't know what this is gonna be for. That's probably for the Moldy Hoagie. No, that wasn't made no sense because that's like the. So apparently there's like one more recipe we can find. Might have something to do with the level 5 for the I don't know, because there's something right there. Either something that's in the game. I don't know what that is. That's the thing. Well, yeah, that's the Broodmother Venom, and there's something right here that it's for. But we go to Broodmother part. Now obviously that's everything right there. We need like the Broodmother thing for the Orcus Mass Kebab and all this other stuff I've already got. Stuffed Broodmother and everything. We don't have a stuffed Broodmother, but we don't have no place to put that. I feel like honestly, like the stuff things they're basically like scale. They're 1-to-1 scale, like of like the creatures. What I've seen, I feel like that would also be better. Like if you say like you're playing, you've got like a massive castle style thing, so you can have like a little courtyard of like everything you've killed. But obviously, I mean, let's be real, guys. We ain't got nowhere to fit like a Broodmother, a stuffed Broodmother here. I mean, we may put one out there on the lily pad, but we really ain't got no place to put a stuffed Broodmother. So that's the only thing about that. But yeah, really there's like no, I have like no need for like any of the Broodmother stuff. Like you can see right here, I got like these, Broodmother fangs I've collected. There's only Broodmother Venom I got right here. So this is something that like obviously if like, Amber wanted like a Club of the Mother Demon or something like that. I know Mac was wanting to do a poison build as well, and obviously you need like the Broodmother stuff. I mean, obviously I'm using the poison build I'm using is kind of like I think like what he originally wanted to do as well. Whatever the case, I'm going to put my web fibers there, and then yeah, let's go ahead and put my Weevil jerky or my Weevil stuff up here, like put on the jerky rack. I don't know if you guys like noticed this before, but as I said, Amber has been busy, so we had like so we got like more jerky racks and everything. Again, like a lot of stuff for farming, making sure we got food and everything. So what I'm definitely going to do next, before we actually go, once I get everything put away, let me kind of look at this, natural resources, anything going natural resources? Do I have anything? Alright, now. See, also, I don't know if we actually had, like, the new chests, during the previous stream or not, or that stacks right at the maximum amount for the wasp, wasp shell, wasp heart, wasp leg, do we have, like, wasp legs? Oh, yeah, right over here. Stink bug part, actually that's bombardier beetle parts, which mainly we just use that for glue at this point. Weevil snouts. I think, yeah, it's a boiling gland. I think we maybe got those in this one. No, I don't think we have any boiling glands. Oh yeah, we got them right here. That automatically stacks this at at 35. All right, I gotta go and make another Mantis Kebab, which I'm doing this, like, and again, it's not even guaranteed I'll be able to beat the thing. I mean, even with, like, my new build and all that, there's still no guarantee we'll be able to do this. Alright, it's gonna take, like, a lot of the... I forgot to get splinters. God dang it. I knew I was forgetting something. Now, I do know there's, like, a place nearby where I can get them. I don't think we can get them from the oak tree.
Let's see what's around here.
There is the table. 319 away. I do want to like go and take me another kebab just in case. So I do want to do that. Like I said, my salt arrows, that's going to be for the Wasp Queen. And this right here is for something I got to like do when we go up there. And these are, of course, are going to be for the, the Mantis. Like for the whole, like try like, if I'm like, at a distance fighting it, I can just like, shoot some venom arrows at it. If like, basically, fighting up close doesn't work right as well. Because the main thing I'm also looking at is the Widowling. As we also saw, one thing that really helped me out with the Broodmother fight with that is the fact that it was actually kind of like being a little decoy and it was getting the Broodmother's attention. And in the end, hilariously, it kicked the Broodmother's ass. Which was just a riot in itself. But I need to go and like repair my armor. Okay. Now, Just trying to think here. I did want to, yeah, I wanted to get like more, but I mean, we're not even like really necessarily leaving out just yet. Like I said, I want to go over and get like some splinters. I think there are some over at the table over there. I know there was like some rust. I mean, I could always, like, if I want to, I could always, I mean, I don't ever really gonna bother wasting time on it. I mean, because I have to go all the way over there and come back. I think what I'm just gonna do is just go up and try to fight the Mantis. If I can beat it, well, go get a splinter and make a Mantis kebab, and we'll try again. I mean, because it really won't take too long to come back. So let's make sure I got everything I need. We got a power droplet. Because at the same time, another thing that can be done is that if I do end up losing to the Mantis again, like with one of the builds, I can try the other one, seeing that that'll show me which one's optimal as well. So technically, I still can do that. But the thing about the BBQ medley is I definitely want to try to beat the Wasp Queen, because I really want the bow that you can get from the Wasp Queen. I think it's actually going to be pretty awesome. I think it's actually supposed to be like the best bow in the game. I was kind of considering taking my Ladybug armor too. I think I might do that just in case. Needs to be repaired, but doesn't really leave me like a lot of inventory space. But I'm trying to think, is there anything here I don't really need? I mean, I got the roly-poly armor I was going to bring with me as well. As long as I don't really pick anything up, I mean, I should basically have everything I need. I'm only going to be able to, like, you know, carry like a maximum of like 30-something of these anyway, so. It's just kind of like, you know, retrieve stack. So make sure, alright, put that back. Retrieve the stack of these, and put those back. I wish I had more of these, the beefy waspidotes. But at the very least, while I'm inside the brawny bin, I can just pick up some wasp paper on the way out, if I win or lose. And then I can make, like, more waspidotes later. Because we got, like, so much everything else we need for, like, the other stuff we need for the waspidotes. Okay. So. And doing this the way I am, I guess I don't necessarily need, like, the stuff for the Mother Demon, because we're trying to go with, like, this pure poison build. Like, the Mother Demon stuff is going to be outside the helmet, outside the mask. We don't necessarily need the other stuff. So, that gives us a little more inventory space. We got the Widow Whittling. We got the Power Droplet. Thor's Pendant, you know, for general stuff. I think we're basically set. I just gotta, like, you know, get my, in case... I don't know. Because, I mean, the whole Scarlet Embrace thing or whatever. Scarlet, you know, whatever it is. I think I can still do this even without, like, using, like, a mosquito rapier. Okay... I think we're good to go. Get my Widow Dagger right there taken care of. Okay. Now, the fun part. I also want to get up there and try to do this, like, let me see, the Black Ox Burger. Might want to make some more, because these right here are about expired. Because I forgot to, like, take them out of the oven or whatever, like, you know, when I first made them, so. And it's not like I can't make, I don't know. I probably could actually get up to the Mantis before they expire. But let's see, like, what time is it? Can I sleep yet? Okay. Well, hopefully they'll be cooked. Like, when I wake up, they'll actually, you know, they won't be, you know, screwed up. Alright, we'll just make 3. I'm gonna set another respawn point when we get up there anyway. Alright, now I swear, if these burgers are, like, already screwed, like, like, you know, rotting. Well, I mean, it's not bad. Just kind of sucks, like, you know. Heck, that one's in better condition than the... Well, it's about the same. Whatever the case, assume that.
Damn,
Take one for the road.
give me a plate of this.
Canteen is mostly full.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
Alright, I'm trying to remember, like... Yeah, we got... Alright, yeah, quick ways over here. At least I know the wasps over here usually don't get a chance, don't knock us off like, you know, our zip lines, because they don't usually see us, right? They do, it's not right away.
I believe!
Alright, so I'm really hoping I'll be able to pull this off. Like, it would be pretty neat if I was able to go through the stream and beat, like, all 3 bosses. The other one. Oh, you talking about the zip line, or... Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Well, it still won't take me long to get there. Just get up here and then curve right on around. I'll drop kick you. I'll drop kick you sideways. You don't want none. See, I kind of like definitely need to try to get me some more ox beetle parts, but that's not a priority right now. Craft. Let me see. There's one other thing. Bandage. See, that really would actually help as well, that trickle regen, but I should have really made some of these before I left. Well, we'll see how things go. Because the whole plan is I'm hoping... I mean, I got plenty of curatives. I don't know. I feel like if I go in and lose this Mantis this time, where it definitely is something wrong, especially as I have all these health items. But the main thing that just concerns me is if it does that thing it did like it did last time, where like it just destroyed my health when it was like at half. The main thing I'm just trying to do right here is just avoid combat. Plus, the first build we're going to try test out against is the poison one. Okay, get over to the bike. I can see it like right here. See, and of course I run out of stamina. You boys don't want to do this, I'm telling you. Alright, I'm trying to like avoid combat. And when you bites me or whatever, I mean, I'm not really going to be too content with avoiding it after that. I mean, anyone who's watched my previous streams for this knows that I absolutely hate ladybug. Ah, shoot! Oh, you... Oh. I mean, not like it really matters. I got plenty of, like, you know, twinkling shells anyway. And I know where I can get more, but it's just frustrating me because... Alright. Yeah, good luck jumping up here. Octovision. Your stupid 8 eyes and your... Or just be I mean, of course, if you jumped up here, it wouldn't exactly be good luck. Because you'd be having to deal with me. Alright. See, another thing is that I also still need to get, I've got it for, like, the black worker ants. I just don't have, like, you know, the card for the black soldier ants. I feel like probably, like, one of the best places to do that would be, like, you know, at the anthill lab, the black anthill lab. Alright. Well, there comes the moment of truth, because, that's the thing, if I can beat the Mantis, and if I can beat... See, yeah, see, she did set up a zip line. I mean, I already knew she did, but I can see it from here. That would have been perfect. Like, I would, like, save so much time, just... Alright, note to self, next time, like, you know, keep in mind, like, the exact one she, you know...
Having a little peep.
Yeah, that would have been great. I like how it's, like, floating right there, but I'm pretty sure she's got it on something that's just not showing it. I think. Alright. So at least going in and fighting this one, I'm not going to be too miffed if I lose, 'cause I've already lost a few times to it. Alright, so let's make sure we got things good to go here. I then switch to the crossbow, which the R button is how you switch things out, so we're just gonna... Yeah, that happened. Okay, anyways. So, Black Ox Burger, we got those. Let's do this. And it gives me damage resist, which is definitely gonna help.
Grub time.
So how much time do we have for this? Alright, 20 minutes. On everything. Alright. Come on. Yeah, you remember me? Round 3, ugly. A stupid, like, thing, the totem thing, where you want to call it, like, got me messed up. Alright. Yeah, no one likes you either. I dang sure don't. Come on. Me and you. Me and you. Dirty cheater. Okay. That's heck of stuff. That's it. Got your arm. So yeah, the poison bill's not really... Yeah, it feels like this build is not really doing that much for me here. It's honestly frustrating. What kind of BS is that, man? See, every time I get my health back up, he immediately knocks it back down. I hate this thing. This boss is insanely broken. I don't care. Alright, we're using the other thing then. Ah, this boss. Every time I use poison builds. Yeah, how'd that work out for me? Okay. Switch it up a little bit then. Don't know if this is going to help me, but we'll see. Ah, that just makes me so mad, though. It seemed like I was doing worse with that build than like the random ragtag build I came in with the first time. I don't want picking up my arrows where I shouldn't just be bothering with it. Yeah, I'm just not really a fan of this boss at this point.
Ah, yes. I love
Alright, where's the summoning item? I said the most frustrating thing is that it's got, like, you know, attacks that it does that, you know, you can't block. I just kind of feel like, you know, some of these people I've heard, like, you know, saying that they, you know, beat it, like, using only 4 potions or whatever. I think there's probably something a little bit sus about that.
Just like a fruit pounder.
Alright then. Sure I got everything right here. Alright, you creep. What really sucks, but is I gotta be right up in his face for sure with this one. I really don't like you. Are you serious? Son of a bitch! Oh! I'm using that build on him from now on. Did he even hit me that time? We've officially beat the Mantis. I mean, I had to use a cheap-ass build to do it, but I just... Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Yeah, go to sleep. So, that build is just beastly. I mean... Oof. Okay, then. We have now beat the Mantis. I mean, I had to use that little Saitama One Punch Man build. That wasn't technically one punch or whatever, but... Alright. Take a picture of that one. Alright, so the Mantis is out now. Kind of like shaking a little bit from this, just like when the first time I beat the Broodmother. And we now got the Apex Predator mutation. So what this means, I actually technically could come in. Yeah. Mantis head. Mantis chunk. Mantis claw. Alright, how many did I get for each? Wow, I got like 5 Mantis chunks, 2 Mantis claws, and the Mantis head. Alright, yeah. I'm happy about that. We actually finally beat it, and that build, at first I was worried. I was like, wait, I'm not doing too much damage to this. But then I actually saw that it was starting to go up. And I was like, oh. And what I just think was hilarious is I actually, for some reason, it wasn't doing like those other attacks it normally does. It wasn't doing like that one spammy attack. It wasn't like doing a lot of that. But I think really what kind of helped there is that I was trying to play keep away with it before. And it was doing all those really devastating long range attacks, like jumping at me. But right there, I was kind of able to kind of like, you know, keep it more under control. Alright, so we got a win on the Mantis finally. Didn't get my gold card for it, but you know I will. Yeah, but now we're going to need that second kebab. But at the same time, the poison build didn't really work that well for me. But who knows, maybe if I actually would have stayed up on it like that, maybe I could have done more damage with the poison build. But it was just weird because it wasn't doing that thing where that digging looking attack. That was one of the main ones I was having problems with. I found out if I just did that, I could have stopped it. But yeah, I mean... This pretty much means now, yeah, when it got stunned, that really helped. But then afterwards, it just seemed like it, I don't know what happened to it. It just, but I ate the Black Ox Burger for damage resistance, and I just basically beat the Mantis without even getting hit that time, I think it did a slight bit of damage at one point, from what I think I saw. I think from me, like, you know, missing a block, but otherwise, it, you know, it seemed like I actually just went and just destroyed it. I don't know, part of me actually, like, how much would it be to actually put up the, because I know we obviously got to scan this stuff. Well, shoot, never mind, we can't actually see how much it would be, like, to put up a, trophy thing for it anyway, because we don't have the, we don't have that. We got a thing for the Wasp Queen, but we don't have, yeah, so we definitely do want to put that up, but at least I know I can beat it, because, I mean, and, see, that's definitely the build to use. So now the question is, can I actually take on the Wasp Queen? I mean, because obviously I'm hoping that the poison build will work, you know, the poison build would work better against her. But we're going to go on and head on over and try to fight her. But yeah, at least we beat the Mantis. Like, that was like one of the main goals aside from the Wasp Queen. So that's 2 of the bosses I just beat during the stream. Now, if I actually could beat the Wasp Queen, that's going to be awesome. Like, you know, if I actually managed to take down all 3 of them on the same stream. But I kind of got a little frustrated because I went in there with a poison build. I was like, shoot, this didn't help at all. I did worse against this than I did with, like, you know, with the other build I had that was just like a random one I put together, I think. But then went in with that, and I just destroyed it. I mean, obviously the key thing was like, you know, getting those blocks and everything. But yeah, that was just kind of like really, I guess, I don't know if cathartic would be the word, but it definitely was like satisfying. I mean, yeah, it still got like 3 wins on me or whatever. At least, I mean, I got that 1 win on it, and that's all that matters. So I think there's... I want to say there was a, yeah, there's a research thing up here, so we're going to go and check this real quick and see exactly what we need to make what. So like I said, priority number 1 was like trying to get, you know, Amber her armor, and I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna like have to get like a few more things first. I know we're definitely not gonna have enough to make all of her, like all of the Mantis armor. Just in that, we're gonna have to farm it a few more times. I did like, you know, farm the Broodmother several times, but kind of says on the fact that right there I had like easier time with the Mantis I did with the Broodmother. But it makes me wonder, like, how would it have been if I actually would have went in with that build like on the Broodmother? Let me just make sure that, just kind of making sure I actually had everything in there correctly. Yeah, we did. Because the other thing about this is that... Oh, don't even come up here. Do you know what I just did? Well, now you do. So, the other thing about this, I didn't use Trapper Keeper. Trapper Peeper, I mean. Is that thing still trying to get up here? Because I'm trying to, like, pay attention. Let me go over here and... Look, you really... Yeah, you need to go eat your food, buddy. Alright, you don't want to eat anymore? That's fine. Maybe I'll pop you right... I look, he threw the food down like he's going to do something. Okay, that's the other key element about this build. Is the fact that it actually does, like, you know, build up stun, like, quite a bit. Because I think I remember correctly, like, with Little Fist, and, like, the damage of further blows, but I think it actually, I remember correctly, I think the mastery bonus, the second hit actually does do like a little bit of stun, and then like, you know, and then the power droplet that also does like a stun buildup. I think it's like it does like 6 damage, like, you know, for the second hit with the power droplet. I think it does like a bunch of stuff for like stun. That's what really helped out with the Mantis. I think it's just like the fact that I eventually was able to stun it and do like get like all those hits in. The main thing I was just concerned about is if it hit me, it would have like reset the damage output. But by that point, like I already had like most of its damage down anyway. I feel like it probably would have ended up dying just from the residual stuff going on. Alright, so... see what we got for the Mantis head. Assassin's Mask. What gets me is that we got like all this, like, you know, so much more for like the brain power out here for 2,990 instead of 2,200. So it makes me wonder, like, if I'm actually, like, since I have this up so high, if I'm gonna have like, you know, extra level up stuff, like, you know, whenever they do the next update. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like new stuff you'll be able to craft and everything. So I'll have all this, like, you know, it's already gonna be like stockpiled for the new stuff I'll have. Like, I'll be able to, like, you know, like, I'll already be like, you know, maybe I'll like power level, like, through having all this experience, like, already, you know, logged. Alright, anyway, let's see what we got for the part. We got 5 of those. Assassin's Chestplate, Assassin's Greaves, Orchid Mantis Mount. And now we're at like over 3,000 brain power. And this is gonna have to be for the scythe. The block. Oh, do you mind? No. I hate when they do that. You little frustrating little mountain goats. All right. I don't even know why I said that. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Just out of curiosity, Mantis to make the stuff. Wow. If we want to, we can make a stuffed Mantis right now. Actually, we just need the dust mites, which we have. So if you think about it, if we really wanted to, if we actually did make one of these and put it outside the Mantis' lair, we could like rub it when we go in. I wonder, is it actually gonna be life size? I'm pretty sure it is. Yup. So we actually, if we were able to make one of those like outside the lair, that would obviously help us with getting like, you know. As I was doing. Alright, let's see, Assassin. Just kind of like, want to look at this. So, Assassin's Mask. I just can't win. Yeah, I beat him up, and I'll beat you up, too. As I was doing. Make sure no one else wants to show up. Alright, so yeah, yeah it is. I actually like how it looks. I don't know, it kind of gives like some definitely anime vibes. I don't know, it makes me think of like an anime, I don't know exactly which one. But okay, so this one, yeah, we got the Pawn Moss. Let's see. Assassin. Let's see. Mantis Head. Mantis Chunk. So the good news is, at the very least, you know what? We got the brain power for it or whatever. I'm gonna see if like we can hit the super duper, see if we can replicate it. We won't have the scythe more than likely. Let me see, like scythe or whatever. Let me see. Death Blossom, I think. Or let me, what was it called again? Scythe of Blossoms. Yeah, it's gonna take a bunch of Mantis chunks just for that. I mean, that's the good thing about it. We got everything else. So if I can go and duplicate this at the super duper, like, you know, not this or whatever. I mean, I could see if maybe we can duplicate like all of it, but it's probably gonna definitely, for all I know, the issue is gonna be it may actually be like outside the range of what we can dupe, because like, you know, we need like a certain amount of like, you know, because there's other super duper chips I think we need to find. I need to actually look up like where the other locations for the other ones are. Because currently we got a max, we can only like, you know, duplicate things to have a maximum brain power of 2,000. But hopefully we might actually be able to just duplicate stuff. If not, I'll just go back and fight the Mantis again, because obviously I got its number. Kind of like, cause I know what works to it, what build I got that works for it now. And being honest, like I was saying, I've got, you know, coup de grace, which gives like, you know, basically like more of a chance to get that crit, you know, get the crits. But considering like how much I'm actually, why is it when I'm always talking? You notice like there was no ants around until I started talking. It's like that, you know, that cartoon gag, you know, like, you know, when someone's like trying to cross the street and they look both ways, no cars coming. The moment they go out in the street, they get like, you know, hit by the car. What I was saying, before I was really interrupted, is that I was using Trapper, you know, coup de grace, which again gives like a, I think like a 5%. It's like, I believe it's like a 5%, you know, increase of chance, like, you know, for getting like criticals, but it doesn't actually raise the attack. I actually want to go in instead of coup de grace, considering like how many times I'm actually doing like the punches. I feel like chances are it actually could like probably like still like, you know, give me like a good chance of doing critical hits. I want to actually do it like, you know, where instead of using coup de grace, I use Trapper Peeper. That gives me that 20% increase of damage for critical hits, meaning that technically if I actually use that, I mean, it lowers my critical hit chance, but with how many times I'm actually, you know, technically the other punches, you know, to add up, I'm hoping that basically what that means I still have like a pretty good, you know, chance of getting critical hits. So we're gonna try that. So I definitely want to go in and actually use like Trapper, you know, Peeper, considering like how like, you know, that was one I originally wanted to use for the Mantis. I want to like test that out on it. But again, like, you know, this unarmed build, I mean, I know that's the thing. This is like with the fact that they actually nerfed the unarmed build. I think like originally people were saying that they were beating the Mantis like a lot quicker with it, but I still beat it in pretty, you know, in some pretty quick time. Like, it really didn't take me that long. I mean, I want to say that was probably like less than a minute. I mean, I might have to go back to the stream later and actually count how much time it took. Uh-huh. You want to try that? And here's like what was so messed up about that for them. What's funny about that, while I was just like smacking both of them around or whatever. Kind of like what that really, seeing this also is like kind of like, you know, building up towards him, because I already had that build up from them. Since I still ain't taking damage, he was like getting that extra damage from punches before. Since I was hitting both of them, when you think about it, that was only increasing my damage multiplier a lot more. So these two trying to jump me at the same time only like ended up, you know, coming back on them, because that only sped up my damage multiplier because I was getting even more hits in consecutively. I really do like this. Whoa, what's this? Oh, that's some brittle marble I dropped off at one point. I don't really need it. Okay, now I'm only hoping I can go in and actually, you know, have like... You really don't want to do this. See, but these little jerks are like a pain to do that. Because they have these unpredictable attacks. Still. I just seriously hate ladybird larvas. They're like probably like one of the main enemies in this game I hate outside of and wasp drones I hate even more. But ladybird larvas, it's just because they always want to jump in, like, you know, usually whenever they spawn, it's like when you're fighting something else. They always want to jump in on, like, you know, get all up in your business. Oh, we're going the wrong way. We gotta go back this way to the... So, here's where the issue lies with this. The problem I got with the Wasp Queen is that, that's like the closest we can get. The problem with the Wasp Queen is that she's flying most of the time. So that's gonna like definitely make it like trickier to actually really try to hit her with this. Okay, it's a good thing we actually came here anyway. I didn't need splinters. Because we definitely needed that for the let's see here. Coltana's not really gonna help us. I mean, thankfully we didn't really need it against anything. Originally I brought I had the Coltana in there just, you know, for the Broodmother. Alright. I think until we get in there, I just want to go ahead and use the lantern. Use my light. That one kind of see a little bit better. But because I definitely need to get us like another supply of splinters. Okay, that's BS. They made them fall to the floor. Y'all know dang well I earned those splinters. How dare you? Saying earn them like he actually just like went through like some you know, gigantic task, like, you know, to get him when all he did was just knock him off a wall with a little axe. Oh shoot, and I forgot. I forgot about the other thing I need to do, like that I bought the bomb arrows for. I can do it on the way out though. Just gonna definitely make, because I keep forgetting to do it. But there is something here that we found on a previous stream that I definitely want to check out. Alright, let's just hope that I actually, you know, can do... Because I was, like I said, I did upgrade, like, the Salt Morningstar a little bit. So we're going to try out different things here. Just hope that I've got enough curatives to actually beat this thing. No. And of course they want to like sneak up on something. Alright. You boys really want to do this? Because I do. Alright. You know what? The heck with it. You're getting poisoned. See, oh my god, I hate, like, you know, when everything, like, you're doing so... Yeah, see, you now you done died, ugly. Now, where's your little tick friend? Yeah. Yeah, and the termites, I don't necessarily need theirs. I mean, I already got their gold cards. Alright, so... And just power droplet right on through this. See, I'm trying to like see if I can get around them. And don't mind me, I'm gonna go and fight your mother. Okay. So this kind of gives me a chance to kind of like look things through. Okay, so let's think about how we're going to go about this. What build should I use? Because the problem is I want to do the one punch thing. The issue with that is going to be actually hitting her. And, you know, we know like just how much damage she tends to do. I think I might want to go in and try to like just use the Salt Morningstar. Like you know, as see, now look at this. I'm gonna pick up all this stuff I don't even need. I got plenty of tick stuff back at the house, and we don't need like acid testicles. Okay, that definitely helps a little bit. I'm trying to think about how to go about this. Because I've got like so many options here. I've got like a couple different types of armor I can use. I've got like the Mother Demon stuff right here, as well as like the Widow Spalders. So I can try to do poison damage, but the main takeaway is that I definitely want to have like, because if I could get some punches in on her with like, you know, the unarmed build, that would definitely help. But the issue is actually going to make it happen. See, the thing about it is, you know, she's going to be maybe a bit more predictable. But, you know, the main thing I'm thinking about here is that if I can, you know, do the whole poison thing, we know that the wasps she brings in are weaker than the ones that are outside. They're easier to take down. Now I'm thinking about if I actually could manage to poison them, that means that they'll die on their own without me having to fight them, and I can focus more on her. So we're going to go and actually get my Waspidote in here too. I think I'm going to try to go with a poison build starting off. It's going to be ironic because, you know, they use poison, but I'm going to have Mithridatism on as well. Alright, so that's the poison build. Mom Jeans could definitely help because I'm thinking about this. Using a little, like Widow Whittling, that can also help out. Because, I mean, let's be real, the Widow Whittling also did take out the Broodmother for me, which was, again, hilarious. We just need to kind of figure out what we're going to go about this. We need to, like, substitute something. Cardio Fan, I think I'm going to take out. Hopefully this won't come back and bite me. We're going to take out Cardio Fan. For this. Deactivate that, and we'll put in Mithridatism, like to help out with the poison from this. They also use Venom, so at least they might get the poison damage, so they're not stacking it with Venom and poison. So we got that. We're gonna put in Widow Whittling, and I'm gonna bring in my dagger. A plus to this as well is since I am like with the crossbow. Another thing is that I've got the salt arrows, but it's obviously, of course, it's gonna like double things up, and it should be able to do like some venom damage, like some poison damage to her as well. Okay, and I do still have one more Black Ox Burger I can nom on. Alright, get this. Alright. So I got a battle plan. The question is this gonna work? Well, let me do a quick heal up, and we're gonna get... Actually, that'll be better just like go and just take the Ox Burger.
Chow down.
Well, it didn't really heal me, but... Alright.
That was refreshing.
Alright, come on, lady. Get on down here. Oh, shit. I don't know how much damage I did already. Well,
Little spiders.
alright, wait for her to land, and I'm gonna wail on her again. Alright, hold on. I thought she was... Shit. Yeah, eyes on me, lady. Alright. Alright, get away from her real quick. Yeah, I wish you would, ugly. The thing is, whittling, like, you know, the spiders actually help me because they're distracting the hell out of her while I actually do damage to her. That's what's hilarious about this. She can't focus on me because the spiders are fighting her. Yeah, do something about that drone. Yeah, I'm gonna squash your ass before you can do anything. Come on, lady, let's go. Oh. Guys, I think I got her. Might be too early to tell, but I'm trying. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, sting that, bitch. Wasp Queen down. That's the build we gotta use on her. What really helped was the baby spiders. You notice that most of the fight... Okay, so take that into note, guys. Obviously, what really helped out with that fight is the factor that... and it was, I found, you know, beat her, like, on the first try during this, compared to when against the Broodmother. Lost in the first, you know, first time losing to Broodmother. Technically, I still say it was her, you know, her children that beat me. She didn't actually win the fight. Her Orweaver Jr.'s and all those punks, like, you know, helped. Basically, with the Broodmother, I lost to, you know, had my first ever loss during the Broodmother fight. We'll say that, not the actual Broodmother, but the Broodmother fight. Had my first, you know, like, that happened, but then I turned around and beat her. Mantis, during the stream, got lost to the Mantis again. Turned right around and beat her, beat the Mantis afterwards, using the unarmed build. But this right here, it just wrecked the Wasp Queen. So yeah, definitely gonna... So yeah, another one for this. Basically, we just had, like, backyard boss rush. That's what we're gonna call this stream, probably something along those lines, because we just took down not just the Broodmother, but also, you know, the Mantis for the first time, and also the Wasp Queen for the first time. So kind of like corrected what I was frustrated about last weekend, which not really insanely frustrated, like, because again, I went to these boss battles last time expecting not really to win. I was just glad to beat Director Schmechter. But this right here, dude, I'm happy. You know, we actually took down... This is what I really wanted to do during this stream. You know, I'm gonna get my arrows real quick. So, the Wasp Queen's down. We took down the Mantis. And I basically, you know what builds to use for them. Wasp Queen, poison build, kind of ironic. Mantis, unarmed build, kind of ironic, considering Mantis is, like, they use, like, their hands to beat, you know, to kill things. I use my hands to beat up the Mantis. Broodmother, I use the poison build on her. And I use the poison build on this. But I will kind of say, though, I mean, I love the design of, you know, the Wasp Queen here. I mean, in a way, it looks just like a big overgrown wasp, but I love the way it looks. I mean, because I think, like, it's actually, it looks, I don't know, it kind of let me think of a yellow jacket. I need to kind of, like, brush on my animal taxidermy or taxology or whatever it's called. Whatever the case, we got ourselves, you know, win on the Wasp Queen now. And I'm going to be taking your parts. Oh, yeah. Of course, we already got, like, you know, the Wasp Queen chunks before because we stole one from her previously. I let out the fight, and I was like, well, I'm taking something from you. Then we got, like, you know, this right here, and then we got, like, the Wasp Queen head. The thing is, there's also little trinkets you can get from them as well. So that would be kind of cool to get the trinkets. I can't remember what the Broodmother's is. I know you can get one from the Wasp. I think, like, the Wasp Queen. I don't know what its trinket is. Oh yeah, I think, like, the trinket for the Wasp Queen is that there's a chance, like, it actually works for your bow. So it actually kind of, like, has a synergy with the Bard, you know, bow when you get that. Basically what it does is, I think, like, I remember, I think the trinket you get from the Wasp Queen is that it makes it where there's a chance that you won't use the arrow when you fire, like, the bow or crossbow. So I think that's actually pretty nifty. But I do kind of, like, try to make sure I stay stocked up on arrows when I go somewhere. I know that the Broodmother's got a trinket. I know the infected Broodmother's got one. I know the Mantis has one. But again, I think there's like a 1% chance of getting the trinket from each of them. I can't remember. Whatever the case, the main thing that's a takeaway from me here, guys, is that I wanted to go in the stream and actually, beat these things, and we did. And I'm really happy about that. And at least I kind of like got an idea on builds I can use to take them down. The main switch up there, of course, was switching over to Mithridatism instead of like using I think it was Cardio Fan I had on. But again, I'm at a point in the game where I have like all the milk molars, so technically, it's like I kind of like afford a little bit. Yeah, I'm about to rub salt in the wound. Hey, look at you. I just beat your queen's ass. Y'all ain't did anything about it. Get in here and see about your dead queen. How's it going? So is he. Come on. No, come on in here. You ain't gonna see about what happened to your queen? You know she's not here, right? You are a horrible subject. You are a terrible... You are not loyal. You let your queen down. How dare you? You let this peasant come in and... Yeah, come on in here. Where you can't, like, fly as high. Yeah, it's not that fun when, like, someone right here's equal grounds, also poison your ass, don't you think? I mean, I'm just trolling them now. I mean, I'm just being an ass. I mean, considering how much problems they've given me. See ya! He was trying to do his heal. Right then, he just noped out. Did he ever land? Oh, there he is. And like the boards up there even ain't getting a reprieve. They put a spotlight on him. Even like the loose boards, this place like, yeah, that's where this dumbass fell. Even the crate's against him. Oh my god. Okay, you're next. Come on, I'll bop you. Let's come in a little closer. Come on. Oh my god, it's just... Oh, geez, sorry guys, like, it's like, nose is itching, like, or hurting. I don't know what it is. Sun's up my nose. Okay. I think it's my sinuses. Yeah, I promise you guys I wasn't digging up my nose or anything. I wasn't pulling like a Beavis and Butthead or something like that. Or more specifically, whoever remembers that old game for the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, Booger Man. Yeah, definitely ain't pulling that. Alright, I could go and mess with them too, but I ain't gonna bother them, They've already having a bad enough day, their queen's gone. But you, I mean, for some reason, it was about as satisfying taking you down as it was the queen. I can't stand wasp drones. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on back. Plus, I think, like, because it's probably, maybe a shorter stream today, I don't know. Oh, wait, I was gonna fight her again, wasn't I? But, I mean, I do have, like, another one of these, but at the same time, I don't know. I kind of want to fight her again, but at the same time, the main priority is the Mantis. So I might actually just save this other kebab. Or this other BBQ medley. It depends on, hang on a sec, guys. really do hate unplanned interruptions during my streams. I apologize, guys. Anyways. So where were we? Oh yeah. All right. So what we were gonna do was we're gonna head on back to the base because, like I said, I was thinking about maybe trying to fight the Wasp Queen again, but basically, you know, because I got like the BBQ medley, but I probably, you know, maybe just just say that for an off-stream thing, because the main thing is like the reason why I originally, you know, did this was because I wanted to kind of like test out which build would work, and obviously as we saw right there, like that poison build worked really well. Not just because of the damage I was doing, but because of the whittling and also like the baby spiders. Of course, I gotta put them in like without like the poison build. I gotta like use them anyway. But the fact that they were coming in and they were distracting the Wasp Queen, that made it like a cakewalk. Because for most of the fight, she was trying to hit them instead of like coming after me. And you guys like saw right there, I think I actually really used any antidotes and stuff right there, any curatives. I did like, you know, cure my poisoning a few times, but yeah. This whole summoning build I got going on right here, like, you know, combination of the poison stuff. Because the key thing to think about with this is how it works in the sense that, you know, you're doing the damage over time. And they're focused on something else other than you. So that basically means they're wasting time and everything. Like, while they're getting hurt, you know, they're, you know, attacking these other things. And of course, the Whittlings, like, do venom damage. So they're right there focused on something else while their health is, like, going down, like, you know, from all the debuffs. And you can continue to hit them afterwards. So I think that's actually pretty hilarious. Like, it's just kind of like a bit of a broken build I've kind of put together here. I ain't complaining about it. So, and obviously the Mantis thing, like, what really helped out when I was fighting it was the fact I was able to stun it. Alright, let me go ahead and... Problem is, I can't actually eat because the effects of this is still, So yeah, 5 more minutes, that's going, so... I don't really... Can I sort? Because I did need wasp paper, but unfortunately I'm not really seeing, like... Yeah, when we do go out, I want to go and do the bomb arrow. I mean, we got like a crap load of wasp parts back at the nest. Well, I don't need pollen. That's the thing. Just gonna drop this stack of pollen. We need the waspy paper. Can't help, like, you know, maybe get like a few more splinters on the way out. But yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of like I'm still kind of like normally when I sweat, it's because like how hot it is here, but I'm kind of sweating right here just because, like, you know, just gets adrenaline or whatever. And then this little jerk has to come along and ruin my fun. Where'd he go? Something tried to attack me. I think it was a tick. I just want to like go ahead and collect, you know, see if I can get some more wasp paper. And then we can like head on out. Yeah. Paper's definitely, like, you know, a lot more precious commodity for us right now. Let's see, did I take out any of them? I mean, I think there's, like, some wasp paper up here, and I did, like, it's a good thing I did troll these wasps. Oh, shoot, I trolled these right there, not those. Well, it won't take me long to take these guys down. Because they got, well, never mind, there's some paper right here. I could just get this. I kind of want all of it. I want all the paper. I want all their paper. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of divide and conquer here. Problem is my backpack is full, so I can't really do that. Unfortunately, I can't switch. When that happens. Alright, so we're going to do this. And also, this kind of like just lets me extend the stream out a little bit more, because, like I said, I do want to at least go and fight the Mantis one more time, maybe. But I'm not entirely sure, like, what I'm going to do. Because originally, like I said, the plan was going to be, I bought, like, you know, the BBQ medley. I was going to bring 2 Mantis kebabs. Because I wanted, like, you know, if I beat it, like, you know, then with one build, I would be able to go in, like, you know, and test things out with the other build. But obviously, we saw with the Mantis, for me, the unarmed build worked best. And obviously, we went in with the poison build, like, on the Wasp Queen. And that obviously worked tremendously. So there's not really much reason to fight them again today. But yeah, I mean... At least I'll have, like, the BBQ medley for when I go back in later. But I mean, because I think we can get, like, you know, there's, like, armor we'll be able to get from the Wasp Queen. But my main thing is I just want the bow. Alright. Fortunately, we can't do, like, divide and conquer thing, so... Let's see, that's the drone right there. Wasp right there. I think that's the wasp right there. Alright. Got attention. Hopefully I can kind of... Alright. Alright. We already got bleeding. trying to, like, keep him isolated from the others. I mean, he's gonna die anyway right here. Whoa. I like how my children... Just because I jumped off doesn't mean you need to, Junior. My spider jumped off with me. Bye-bye. My spider jumped off with me. What'd you expect to happen? I mean, Newton already don't like me, and you're gonna like... Yeah, Junior, do not take my advice on jumping off of something. I mean, I know y'all saw that. I looked up and the spider jumped off with me. I can just, like, you know, picture like, Father! I was like, you dumbass. I'm like, Father, I'll catch you. I was like, you do realize that's not how gravity works, right? Like, geographically speaking, if you're in the middle of the air, then, you know, unfortunately, you know, you're in a position where someone's gonna have to catch you and no one else is around. I mean, these guys have wings, but I'm pretty sure they don't want to catch you. Let's not forget, you kind of, like, you know, help me, like, you know, you and your brothers kind of helped me out with, like, you know, taking out their mother.
I've been poisoned.
Hey, dude, you're dying, just so you know. He was trying so hard. It was adorable. But I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Popped it right in the face right then. That's the quickest I've ever taken out one of the drones out here compared to the ones in there, and I'm here for it. I thought that drone was gonna give me a lot more trouble. All right. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of paper we got, but it's definitely gonna help us out with, like, you know, making some yeah, we got a research station right here to scan this. But it's definitely gonna help us out making a few more yeah. But really, when you think about it, the way things are set up for me here, like with this build, honestly, I don't need a whole lot of Waspidotes. I mean, if it keeps on going the way it did that time, because you notice, like, you know, the Wasp was, like, you know, the Wasp was spending more time trying to sting, like, you know, my spiders than it was me. So that kind of worked to my favor. Let me go ahead and use this since...
Just like a fruit pounder.
I didn't really need to eat, but at least, like, saved me up with inventory space. Especially considering, like, there is something, like I said, I got something I'm gonna go get. Like I said... Like, the Waspidote is obviously, you know, I was getting stung to start off, but once I actually was able to do damage to the Wasp Queen and get, like, you know, the Spirelings out there, you know, I was focusing more on that, so I spent less time actually getting stung. But obviously, I was trying my best to block, you know, the best I could, too. I still got to learn their patterns. But whatever the case, let's see what we got for these now, 'cause I'm really curious. Not that. Yeah, we already scanned the Wasp Queen, donk. I think this is probably gonna maybe be for the, I think this is probably gonna be for the bow, because I know the bow has, wasp wings, and it looks pretty cool. Yeah, Bard's bow. God, that thing looks awesome. But this is probably just gonna be for the head mount. And honestly, if that's the case, or whatever, since, like, it's probably, I think there's some armor you can get. Bard's Tutor. That's right, we already got the head mount stuff and everything. Boss Sauce. The Fudge? Okay, I ain't even actually heard of either of these. Bard's Tutor. Also, yeah, we did get a mutation for her. Let's see what that does. 'Cause I know what Apex Predator does. The twang of your bow string mimics that of a harp, empowering your allies as you shoot. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a buff thing. I do know, I think, like, that the bow in question, the Bard's bow, also kind of, like, works like a Bard, obviously, in the concept of Dungeons and Dragons, and that I think usually Bard classes, like, you know, can give buffs to the other party members. Similar thing here. My friend Dave the Nut would love this, because back when I was doing, like, you know, I was doing some D&D stuff, you know, for my live streams, like, last year, but unfortunately, kind of fell off. Definitely want to start over that eventually. I mean, I was playing like a chaotic, good, Wood Elf rogue. But definitely want to get back into that. Dude, let me see. What is this? What does Bardic Inspiration do? Let me look it up real quick, guys. Because obviously Inspiration is another D&D term as well, I believe. I remember I think I did get Inspiration a few times from Dave because I came up with some really clever stuff. But yeah, like you said, big neat if they put in a glider with the wings. Yeah, like, because it does have wings on it. I mean, the bow does have wings. It would be pretty cool if you actually could just, like, use it, like, as a hang glider. And just basically, like, glide around the yard. Dramatic reenactment, by the way. Bardic Inspiration. And it says 5e right here, so it obviously is a Dungeons & Dragons thing. Alright, so let's see. Bards, alright, let me see. Bardic Inspiration, once I get it, it's probably gonna be at the bottom of the list here, because they put them, like, in order of, like, where they are. The thing about Apex Predator is that, like I said right here, to show you guys this real quick, tell you guys this. Using Club of the Mother Demon or Blast with the Moldy Matriarch has a 20% chance to apply Venom when attacking. So obviously, using like a full, Mother Demon armor set alongside this with Apex Predator and, with a 20% chance to apply Venom when attacking. The Venom deals 45 damage every 5 seconds for 15 seconds and bypass all poison resistance and immunities. So obviously that'll be like a very nasty build with like a full Mother Demon build. But for now, I'm just using like the Mother Demon helm, mask and the other bits for like, for Black Widow because it stacks with all the poison stuff. So it says right here for Sight the Blossoms. Has 20% chance when attacking to increase the Sight the Blossoms attack speed by 25% for 10 seconds. However, switching to another weapon while this effect is active gives a 75% damage loss to all weapons for the remaining time. So obviously you definitely want to use the Sight the Blossoms. Now the Bard's Bow has 20% chance when attacking to give a buff that has a 25% chance to spawn in a friendly wasp that will attack aggressive foes. The wasp will immediately die after performing an attack or after 15 seconds have passed. The wasp can only use Charge Sting, dealing... I got a drink. The wasp can only use Charge Sting, dealing 90 stabbing damage as well as inflicting bleed and poison debuffs that deal 60 damage across 10 seconds. So obviously Apex Predator is going to be is a pretty nasty thing. But yeah, back to what we were talking about, like, Bardic Inspiration. Alright, so what it says right here for this, gives all of your bows and crossbow attacks a minus 25% chance to play a Bardic melody. So this bow can actually sing. The bow can actually play music. Apparently. To play a Bardic melody. This melody has a chance to apply a buff to the user and all nearby players for 10 seconds. Attack Aria. Increases a critical strike chance by 10%. Critical Concerto. Increases damage of all attacks by 20%. Obstinate Overtune. Reduces damage taken by 25%. Only one of these 3 Bard's buffs may be active at a time. Soothing Sonata. 25% to heal 5 health for every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Requires Sleek Bard's Tutor. Can be active together with one of the other 3 buffs. That's actually pretty nifty. That is... Yeah. That would be a pretty nice thing to have for a multiplayer, for multiplayer sessions. But it's, at the same time, I think also I just want to use the bow because I think they said it does about the same amount of damage as the Black Ox crossbow. But obviously bows fire a bit quicker and they're a bit easier to kind of control. They don't have like that, they have that drop off compared to like the Black Ox crossbow. But if it actually does as much damage, you fire quicker. Technically speaking, that would mean that I would actually be able to do more damage with it because the Black Ox crossbow has like this thing where I think it's like rough reload where like it for a few seconds afterwards, like the next shots like don't do as much damage or something, I think. Alright, let me drink some real quick.
Tastes good.
But what was that Bard's Tutor? I'm having a feeling it's probably it said sleek, so it's gotta be an item. Or it's gotta be a... Not gonna lie, it looks pretty stylish. But I don't think I actually want it just yet. Waspoid. Bardic Discourage. What is... Yeah, I think I've read Bard... What's Waspoid? I want to see... Because this thing sounds like... Because... Why do I get a feeling this is about to be broken as heck, too? This main part, Bardic Discouragement acts as the opposite of the Bardic Inspiration, with a chance of giving randomly one of 2 negative attacks effects to a foe when using a charged bow So if you use this in combination with Bardic Inspiration and, like, you know, the Bard's Bow, that's just nasty. With a chance of giving randomly one of 2 negative effects to a foe when using their charged bow attack, being attack and damage resist. Side perk, Wasp Boy, makes Wasp and Wasp drones neutral to the player. However, bees will become always aggressive. So in other words, wearing this thing makes it where I don't have to worry about Wasps attacking me. This thing is broken. Sleek effect allows a third negative effect to have a chance to proc Beam Bleed. It also gives the Bardic Inspiration mutation extra effect it can give, being a healing bonus. Wow. Yeah, the Wasp Queen actually drops some pretty good stuff here. That's actually pretty, you know, nifty. I like that. I mean, I like all this. I mean, I don't know if I want to make the Bard's Tutor just yet. So I kind of like feel like this is definitely one of those things where, let me see here. Wasp Queen. I kind of, the thing is, it's going to take all of my Wasp parts. The problem, well, actually, I don't want that. I want, what the heck? I want the Wasp Queen mount, not that. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure chances are you doing this or whatever, it's more than likely going to take up my, I mean, it'll make it easier for me to take her down moving forward. But I want to make my bow, actually. So when you think about if I had the bow and it does much damage and it, like, as the crossbow but fires quicker, I could use that against her. So I think I'm going to definitely make my bow first. I mean, whatever the case, we beat her. We beat the Mantis. We beat the Broodmother's ass again. I call this stream pretty much a win. Even though it you know, again, I did take an L to the Mantis again, like during this. At least I know how to, what the heck? At least I do definitely know how to beat it now. I mean, that unarmed bill was pretty nasty to hit. But I think maybe for the Broodmother, what am I doing? Like, the build I used for the Broodmother when I went in that time, it did work pretty well. But at the same time, I wasn't really focusing on the Coltana as much. I remember when I was using the Coltana before, I mean, I was just like, just wrecking everything with that. I mean, I wasn't really having too much, I mean, I had like more of a struggle, like, you know, with the Broodmother that time compared to before. Alright, so I think like probably what we really want to do, since I know I can beat the Wasp, I can beat the Mantis, I can beat the Mantis now, and I've got the build to do it with, I think we want to primarily focus on, you know, making sure Amber has her, because I said, like, the main thing we were going to do going in was, like, you know, make sure we had her, like, you know, got what we need for her armor. We can make most of it. Okay, you want to go? Okay, yeah, where you going? Oh! And it was just hilarious, because my spider followed around to the side, and it was like, y'all don't want to see what's about to happen. And then you want to just think that the spider snapped its neck or something, the way that sounded. That went so well. So all I know is I turned around, I was like, wait a minute. And then, like, I saw it running away, and then went around there, and all you heard was, like, a crack or whatever, and then my spider came out. It's like, he won't be bothering us again. Alright. Come on. Do you mind?
I've been poisoned.
Yeah, you know... Damn, jeez, they're messing everyone up! Get him, kids! Hey, don't you...
Poison.
Okay, where'd my dagger go? I'm having too much fun with this. I just need to stop throwing stuff, because every time I throw something, it flies over their head. Oh, that's your nest? Kids, y'all want to come out and play? Say hello to my new friends. Okay, you know what? It's not my kids gotta worry about, I gotta worry about me. Jesus! Alright, we're going on a field trip then, let's go. Wait, why y'all fighting each other? What are you? Oh, that's a nasty one. Okay, I was like, wait, that ain't one of mine.
Creeps.
Well, you mad because I didn't adopt you? Deal with it. I was like, why they fight? Okay, we got a freaking Black Widow mosh pit here. So, we found a weak... Where are y'all going? So, we got a bit of a problem here. Unfortunately, I found a setback to this. When we're in, like, a territory where there's Black Widows, unfortunately, I can't tell which ones are mine. Okay, you're one of mine. You're not gonna make it. They want to go after that ladybird. All right, if y'all want to, I mean, y'all want to fight her, I'll let you. Not the aphid, the ladybird. Yeah, there you go. Took you long enough. Look at the little honey badgers. Like, they don't care how big something is, they're just gonna fight it. I really hate that attack. Not gonna really need it, like... I mean, if you want to fight so bad, buddy, I'll give you one. I'll facilitate. Alright, still nothing really I can get rid of here. Well, we got plenty of web fiber back at the base. So I'm gonna need a free spot. Plus, I can't really change this. Trying to shoot it down. I've done it before. Oh, you know what? It's going down, whether you like it or not. I mean, I can, you know... Yeah, I did it. What are you gonna do about it? Let's be real. It's not the first nest of y'all's I've invaded today. Or desecrated, whichever. Try again. Try again to come down. Try again. Alright, there we go.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, it's not me you gotta worry about. I gotta worry about my kids. Alright, just worry about, you know, poison. Alright, let's get this one next. Make sure we switch this to... Why do I keep doing that? This is a place I definitely want to toss it. Now, I'm having so much fun with this build, though. I mean, it's definitely risk versus reward. You gotta be like... That's what always gets me about these stupid ants. Like, if they can't beat you or whatever, they gotta, like, you know, try, like, you know, use that cheap tactic. Oh, don't run away. You ain't getting too far. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some more. You know, I'm really considering it. Let me get the item up here first. Take out this wasp, and then I think I might actually try something a little risky. It's gonna be fun, though. Just make sure I have Mithridatism on. Yeah, I'm gonna see how this build works in that Black Widow in there. Unarmed build, more than likely. Alright, let's get this thing down here. Why is it... Oh my god. Right, not enough backpack space. It won't switch. Because of the stupid pollen. Alright, there. Yeah, no, well, I could use, like... Oh my god, will you shut up? You're flying a little low tonight, ain't you? That's what gets me, you know, they actually are weaker than the other wasps. They just like try to stay out of your range and everything because they know they can't take a hit. Of course, they definitely want to make sure that, you know, poison got one more hit on me before it, that's what Mithridatism on. Okay, which build is this again? This is the, poison build. I want to try my unarmed build. I'm going to switch out, like, you know, the Trouble Tussle stays. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing about this. Probably wouldn't be a good idea to use this on it because, you know, Mithridatism is needed, but all these other things are too. I think I have 5% critical hit chance. Now, I want to see if I can beat this thing to death. Put on Mithridatism. I just want to see if I actually can take down this Black Widow with this. It's going to be hilarious if I can. It's not really I got much to lose because there is like a station nearby. I do have a pretty... I'm going to stop doing that at some point. Alright, because I said I was going to do this first, so we'll do this and then first get that. And it filled up my inventory space again. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I might want to turn on my power droplet too. I don't know. I really want to just try to use some irony here. I'm gonna actually go with the poison build on the Black Widow just to see if I actually can I don't know. I don't know which one I want to use because part of me like wants to like, you know, go and just like throw some irony at it, like, you know, just beat it down with the you know, with poison, but it's saying that it says a venom build is the issue. So poison, I mean, it's resistant to poison, I believe, but it's not resistant to bleeding at the very least. I'm probably just gonna go with the unarmed build on it and see how that works. I hear it down there, so yeah. See, there's this piece of gum right here that I haven't been able to do anything with because it requires explosives. Like, if I'm correct, see, it says requires explosives, which I have now. Now, what was so important in this thing? Oh, there's a trinket. Alright, gum nuggets. Sticky fingers. Sticky fingers. Alright, what's this do? Oh, a sticky pair of gloves lets you steal pieces of insects you attack them. Steal item. It's the same as Rascal Rogue. So this could be for, I mean, obviously, like everyone who's currently on my server, since I found like several of the statues so far, I forgot to tell you guys about this. This one requires you to find like multiple statues. I found like all the statues that are available so far. A couple are like locked behind some doors I can't access yet. But I've got level 2 for Rascal Rogue. I'm thinking if this works what I think it could, I'm wondering if maybe, just maybe, this could actually mean you could double it up. Obviously, like, you know, I feel like it probably at this point, like, it could be like, obviously, if someone hasn't, like, you know, found like because I know, like, you know, like the whole thing with, like, you know, with the Rascal Rogue is like the more items you've the more the statues you found, the higher the chance of stealing an item. So this, I feel like I'm wondering how this could work is if you actually could steal 2 items with this, which I think would be pretty cool. And if that's the case, you combine this with a Dissection Expert. That means like you have like 2 chances of getting like rare items. So I definitely want to test this out maybe moving forward. I'm gonna try this on the Black Ox Beetles to see if maybe I can actually, you know, hopefully score a couple horns from them like that. Because the horn is like the rare thing. You need those for the you need like, you know, the Black Ox horn for Supreme Whetstones. So they're definitely a precious commodity that we don't really get enough of. And I've like at times killed like 4 Black Ox Beetles and I didn't get one. Oh, will you go away? I got other stuff I gotta do. See? Look at you. Looking stupid. Again, it's funny when they try to run and they can't. Because, you know. It's just so hilarious because, you know, all these times they try to run from us. And now they can't. Alright. I'm gonna go in here and just try to use the poison build on the Widow. See how this goes. Yeah, I mean, if the poison don't get you, my kids are... Where are they going? And they're going and picking fights with us. I can't with them. Should just let them at home. And they just sound nasty over there. Alright. Alright, let's go try to do this. I swear, if they would have came down here with me, they would have ran in that den before I told them to. Before. Okay. We gotta take out these widowlings here. Ironic, isn't it? All the times y'all poison me, now it's coming back on you.
I'm feeling sick.
The problem with this is that it doesn't work on Venom. That's kind of messed up that, you know, they don't have... Well, that's right. I just remember saying, didn't I have... So, Mithridatism, unfortunately... Well, not Mithridatism, but the poison thing or whatever, or the Venom... Well, still like it's ticking down slowly. So going by this, yeah, Venom, unfortunately, you can't, like, you know, like... Waspido doesn't work on that. But that makes me want... I remember now. We did get, like, another, boss juice. What was that for? I forgot we got that. Boss sauce. Oh. It's kind of nice. But it's expensive as hell to make. We do have a Broodmother thing back at the base, but I definitely want to... So, critical hit chance and heals. I'd have to, like, look it up. It'd have to definitely be, like, a massive critical hit chance, but I'd still probably wouldn't really want to use this, because these are, like, the rarest parts of the bosses. If I'm right. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to use that. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of this thing real quick. Alright, get her, kids. Not... You step off. Oh, you want to heal, huh? I swear, they are vicious as heck. It's hilarious. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna go on and actually see.
That was refreshing.
Since I'm not fighting like the other bosses like again during this, since we already know like what build to use on them, I'm gonna like actually see if we can actually take down this Black Widow with this build. And I'm gonna definitely make sure I let it know I'm here. Hiya, sexy. That. Yeah, I did. I'll do it again. Bonk. Oh shit. Saw you coming. Let's go.
I've been poisoned.
She can't concentrate on me. She's too busy fighting her own children. Or the ones I adopted from her. Yeah, this... Yeah. This build actually okay. See, when I like the way I beat the Black Widows previously on my streams, as you guys saw, it took me like a lot longer. Welcome in, Wolf. Yeah, this build actually wrecks. I already knew that because it helped me beat like the Wasp Queen, and it kind of like worked well on the Broodmother. But it's kind of ironic here, you know, like the fact that this build didn't really work that well on the Broodmother, but it worked well on the Black Widow. But I think it was mainly because the Broodmother was summoning in all those spiders on me. So, because obviously the Black Widow technically is stronger than the Broodmother without actually being the Broodmother, without being a boss. It's technically a mini boss, but a lot of people do consider it a boss considering its health. But it is basically like the strongest non-boss creature in the game currently. I feel like, you know, the reason why I was able to take it down like so easily with the poison build right there was because of the factor that, one thing, I had like a little mob of spiders right there that were helping me, but also it's the fact that it was kind of like a, you know, compared to the Broodmother, which was summoning all those enemies that, you know, I was having like, you know, to fight off as well. The Black Widow didn't do that. I took down like, you know, the Widowlings before I fought it. So yeah, this actually helped me kill the Black Widow a lot quicker than my other tactic, which is basically just like jabbing at it with the Rusty Spear, blocking, and continue to hit it. So yeah, this build, as I said, guys, it's kind of nasty. It's yeah, it works. Because, like I said, for those who actually want to try this out, here's basically what I'm running with. I'm kind of like, you know, for those who might not have caught the stream prior, like, you know, when I was explaining everything earlier. So what I'm using for this build is I've got a level 9 Mask of the Mother Demon. I got a level 9 Widow Spalders and a level 9 Widow's Leggings. Obviously, you got to kill some Black Widows to get these. I would say, like, you know, if you, like, you know, are trying to take out a Black Widow, what I've done to beat them prior to this, I'm definitely going to be using this build even more now. You want, I was using like a Rusty Spear. I saw like a salty Rusty Spear. I don't really think the element's probably going to matter too much, but the Rusty Spear at least, you know, is taking down like the Black Widow's, you know, damage, with the infection perk. I was using that as well as like, you know, like the Red Ant Shield, and I was, you know, times I fought, I was just using like Antlion Armor. So, and I was just trying to like do really good with like parrying and everything. The main thing you gotta keep in mind is that Black Widows, they're basically just overpowered wolf spiders. They're definitely tough. They got like much bigger health bars. Like obviously, you know, you guys have seen me like just completely just wreck wolf spiders at the point I'm at now. I've even actually used this build and just destroyed them. So, but if you can actually get your hands, like, you know, get this build together, do this. For the mutations I have, I'm using Assassin level 3. Just going like, you know, you can like use a dagger and go and like farm mites, like, you know, out on the like lower yard, like the red mites, just farm them. You know, you have to like basically take down like, you know, hostile or neutral creatures for that. Same with like everything else here, like Javelineer. All these right here you can upgrade like using different weapons and unarmed. I got Little Fist also upgraded. You basically want to like do this to get you, like, you know, you can go and, you know, just farm mites. It takes a while. It can take like a few runs, and you have to like, you know, go back, like, but they respawn like basically every day, like every 24 hours in game. But yeah, you definitely want Assassin, Coup de Grace. You want this. Which to get this, there's like a 4-leaf clover you find, and there's also like a 20-side die you gotta roll on the picnic table. Mom Jeans, what you get from the Broodmother. Mithridatism, what you get from like killing 10 wolf spiders. Trapper Peeper, what you get for getting like 20 gold cards. I really do want level 2 for this, but I'm gonna have to get like 40, like, you know, level 40 gold cards for that. Plus to it is that at the very least we got like Broodmother's gold card during the stream. But yeah, but I use Mithridatism just for like, you know, when I'm fighting poison and stuff. Otherwise, I would say I've used like, you know, Cardio Fan. I'm probably gonna switch back to Cardio Fan. I think that's what I normally use, just because that gives me like, you know, more stamina. But yeah, so that's the thing. This is like a pretty good build just for, I mean, it's wreck, you know, let me just wreck that Black Widow. I was able to beat like the Wasp Queen with it. Obviously, it didn't really help out that much with the Mantis, but it might just been I wasn't really using it like to its full potential with the Mantis. I mean, I know I got everything out of here, but you know, like breaking these open is gonna be like a whole mess. That was a brutal quartzite. Cause I do still need like to get like the Widowlings, you know, gold cards. So you know what? Let's go ahead and just like try to like take some of them in. Is it level 4? Level 3? I just want to see if I can maybe get the gold card. Again, this sucks for me because I can't tell which kids are mine. I know the blue one's mine. I just wish I could get the. I just wish I can get like the gold card. That's the reason I'm just cutting these open right quick. Oh, that's it. That's one of mine again. Actually, there is a way to tell them apart. I just noticed it. Mine are bigger. My spiders are actually larger than the other ones. Let go of me. Yeah, I just noticed that my Widowlings are bigger than like this other ones. And that's the thing, you know, Black Widows. I mean, at least I feed my kids. I know that is not green shield bug parts I'm seeing right there. I'm proud of you, son. Wait, you're not mine. They got a whole mosquito blood. Hold that thought. You can get green shield bug parts from these guys. The green shield bugs, which I was having so much trouble before, you actually... I think you can. I try not to hit them. But, apparently, like, what someone I think it actually said is that if you actually do kill your own spiders, you have a chance of actually proccing more. So, it's kind of hilarious. It's like a little spider assembly line, but okay, so yeah, this is something I didn't actually know. So, you actually can get green shield bug parts from this. I'm gonna take advantage of this because, there's only like 4 green shield bugs, I think, in the entire game. 2 of them don't respawn, they're on top of the Brawny Boy bin, which I've already beat those. So, they won't be back. But considering the fact that green shield bug parts are like, you know, something that, you know, I mean, I personally feel like, honestly, in the end, I'll definitely suggest to someone else, okay, if they're having problems with, like, beating the green shield bug, maybe they think about where it was like, you know, if you're going to go into the Black Widow, then doing this or whatever, green shield bugs aren't as dangerous as Black Widows. They're tough to deal with. But at least this is a good, easy way to kind of, like, you know, if you've already beat some green shield bugs before, and you just don't really want to, like, go with the hassle, even though you just need to put on, all you gotta do is put on a gas mask and go in and just stab them to death. At least we know you can get, like, you know, green shield, like, shield bug parts from these guys. I mean, that is, like, a little tip I will give, you know, I can also definitely say. Alright, we're not gonna be fighting anything else poison, so I'm just gonna go and do this so I can get this stuff. What I can definitely say is advice to those, you know, who are, early in this game, if you're wanting to play this. But like, let's say there's like some insects, like, you know, you maybe like, you know, you haven't really had like the best luck with fighting, or, you know, you're trying to like get like certain parts. You can always go, if you go to a spider nest where like there's not really any spiders around, because sometimes they do like go out and wander. If you actually can like, you know, go and try to break open a web sack, it's definitely a risk. But if you actually go and break open an Orb Weaver's web sack, there's a chance that there will be like bug parts in there. Like, so like maybe if you're like having, I think like I've seen ladybug parts in here, so if you have problems fighting, like, you know, fighting ladybugs, because they can be pretty tricky early game. Be able to get ladybug parts. As you see, apparently we just found like a whole mosquito ass in here. This is also Black Widow stuff, so I'm pretty sure like mosquito blood sac is obviously from a tiger mosquito, but still mosquito blood sac is tiger mosquito head is like the unique one for like tiger mosquitoes. Alright, let's go and do this again. I probably should have waited on taking that wasp though. But we're good. I'm mainly just doing this because I really want, like, the gold card, but I probably won't get it this time either. I think I just saw my child just run out. I was like, bye, Dad, I'm late for school. Like, I saw my kid just running. Okay. Like, I'm not really bothering with brittle quartz. Like, we can make that now, and like, you know, we've been able to make it like very easily. I liked it as. I guess they missed the bus. But when I just kind of, I swear I thought I heard them out there fighting something. But the main thing I kind of like just think about with this is just think of how broken this would be. I mean, just take this to mind. Let me take another cure real quick. Our mytho totem just wore off. They still like hit me one more time. All right, so I just kind of thought about like something that would be really broken. Mom jeans. Mysterious stranger. So you're basically bringing in like baby spiders. The mants, like, you know, friendly mants. And then you have like whittling, right? And then you have the bard's bow with the apex predator thing. So that means you'll be able to summon in wasps, whittlings, normal spiders, and mants. Setup reveal. Are you talking about my stream setup? Maybe at some point. Like, I basically, in regards like setup and everything, I mostly just have like, my kit, like, people can go and check out for that. I may actually do, I mean, that's the thing, because I actually technically do have a setup thing on my TikTok. Like, for my whole room and also like my table and everything. Like my desk, like, my how everything looks and everything. I do technically have that on my TikTok.
Ah, poison.
I just wish I can get this Widowling card. And I'll keep on saying that, but... Alright, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead on back now. So like I said, we pretty much did everything I wanted to do during the stream. We beat like all 3 bosses. Well, actually not all 3, because there is like still one more. Technically my whole Apex Predator title that I'm wanting, even though I am called Apex, I have like Apex Predator. This little shit. Who told you you could walk around up here? I hear you down there, punk. Just give me a second. I'll be right there. I hear you down there mouthing off on me. I don't appreciate that much. So I'm going to have some words with you. Just give me one sec. Wait till I come down there once I figure out what to get rid of. I'm going to fight you right now. Do you not know who I am? Apparently you don't, because you're coming back over here wanting to fight. Okay. Name's Spidey Whooper. Yeah, turn around, ugly. Turn around. And I missed. I cannot believe all that talking, I freaking missed. Okay, and of course you want to just come... And that would have been perfect. I actually would have bopped him, but I guess for some reason it actually made like that little clip I just got like a lot better. Like just turn around and then like turns around, swings on him and just whiffs the whole hit. Oh, I just realized something. I still got these off. I forgot I had, like, my trail markers off. You don't want to do this, boys. You really don't, my kids. Well, they'll eat you alive. Okay. You can't say I didn't warn you.
I'm burning up.
Get him, kids. Hey, not me. Go after him. Finally bit him. Bit him dead in his ass. But you just hit my kid, and I don't appreciate that. Oh, he's about to have a bad day. You're a widowling. Do your job. Finally hit something with it. Yeah, good luck digging that out. Or playing around and everything. Ah, shit. Almost died. Okay, enough joking around. Let's go and get back to the house. Give me my dagger back. Dare you hold my dagger? You're not allowed to hold it. Thing is, I had this torch in there. I was trying to find a time where I can actually switch that. Alright. Definitely gotta repair my Widow Dagger. But yeah, I had like a lot of fun during this stream doing all this. We're going to head on back now. No, there is one more thing I would like to do. Is there an ox around here? I want to wreck one of those with this build. Yeah, see, they're trying to flank someone. Bit him right in his ass. Oh, you want to bite me in my ass too, huh? Don't go pick... And they're going to pick a fight with that now. See, I was going to go and just leave, but you just had to go and assault my children, didn't you? Keep out of this. Bring your kids to work day. Where'd it go? Well, you jumping right on the task, ain't you? Hey. There's a rock there, and there's a widow there. There you go. I ain't bothering with, like, I guess I'll go ahead and... I mean, we already got the gold card for it, but I don't really need the pieces or anything. Alright, now we're gonna probably head back now, guys. I'm probably gonna go and call it on the stream after we get everything put away and, like, see what I can make. Because I definitely want to prioritize my bard bow. I really want that. But oh, no, hold on a sec. You are not about to mess up our, zip line. We've been there before. Let's take it down here, buddy. Oh, this is about to be comical. And that's just, well, we can always use those for, like, you know, glue. But we really don't need it. And I dang sure ain't gonna be parting with any of this stuff. We got, like, you know, a lot of stuff here I definitely don't want to get rid of. Alright, it's whatever.
This is awesome!
Hey, your queen's dead. Y'all can go home now. Yeah, that one thing, like I said, that one perk that makes it where, like, you know, wasps just ignore you, they're neutral to you, that actually sounds hilarious. God, there's a lot of muscle sprouts. Yeah, but I think Amber did actually, I did a pretty good job on, you know, getting the team a little garden here. Alright, let me go ahead and kind of, like, just start working on getting stuff put away. Actually, first off, let me see, can I make my bow? Alright, let me see here. Bow. Bard's bow. That I can. It's gonna take all the wasp wings, but still have plenty of wasp queen donks. Alright, let me see what this bad boy looks like. Alright, let me actually look at the stats. Minor threat. I'm having a feeling that minor threat thing is probably trying to say that, you know, that might actually, attract the wasp to me. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's see. They said, like, it will be on par with, like, the, It said, like, it will be as strong as the Black Ops crossbow. I'm not seeing it. Now, it's got great speed. I guess that probably, like, maybe... Alright, I think I kind of get it now. Alright, that's because I read on the site, I think it said the bard bow and the crossbow were, like, basically about the same in regards to damage per second. And I kind of get it, I think. Because, this is maxed out and everything. Let's look this over. See, when you look at this right here, it's 1, 2, 3. It's, like, 3.5 bars. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5.5 bars. I kind of feel like how this probably works is that obviously the damage for this is going to be cut in half. But I feel like probably how this is definitely going to work is that it's going to, like, you know, it's technically still do the same amount of damage because this fires quicker than this. So in the time it takes for this to do one shot, the bard's bow can do 2 shots. Yeah, it tends to usually be about like 90 to 100 where we are. Just make sure you stay hydrated and, you know, definitely, you know, be careful when you go outside. So yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, the Bard's Bow is definitely going to be like, it's, because the damage is definitely pretty high. It doesn't have as much stun, but the speed is pretty good. Because you look at that, how the speed and the damage are about similar. And the speed for the Black Ox crossbow is very low, but it's got that massive damage thing. So that means, like, in a round of time, you fired like the Bard Bow multiple times. Basically, you fire that multiple times, it's gonna like probably add up to the damage from the Black Ox crossbow. So definitely want to get this thing upgraded. I'm gonna probably really enjoy using it, just all the perks. Mire Thread, I think it sounds like, you know, like that's trying to say that the Wasp probably will be more likely, will be more attracted to like coming after you. But let's be real. I mean, I'm the one that would like originally like, you know, pissed off the Queen in the first place, to where they started like, you know, appearing all over the yard because I was shooting down their little small nests. So yeah, par for the course. But yeah, let me actually see what it looks like. Oh, well, there's gonna be space. Alright, let's put stuff away first, so they're being so petty about it. But actually, because I know I still want to say I want to try, like, duplicate, like, Amber's, Wasp. Like, you know, actually, no. I know how I'm gonna do this. It's Amber's gear. She was really wanting it and everything. I'm gonna let her make it. You know, it's only right that she gets to, you know, craft her gear. And that way, if she wants to kind of like use some science to go over and to the super duper at the tree and try to maybe see if she can duplicate some of it to get a full set.
Everything looks good from here.
Oh, will you shut up, Wendell? He has been surveying that same rock for the past 12 days, I swear. Okay, so she made this into a mushroom. Okay, well... Right, so she's been very busy with the mushroom stuff, but I can understand because I'm the one who actually told her definitely, you know, focus on trying to use mushroom bricks, because actually, you know, it's easier to like make stuff like for little bridges, like using mushroom bricks compared to having to carry a whole bunch of like, you know, grass planks and everything. So yeah, I can see she's definitely been busy with like the mushrooms. All right, so how we're gonna do it is like this. We're going to get everything put away. We'll go from there. So we got our Wasp Queen booty. We should like just make like a boss chest. For everything that's like boss related. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna deposit our stack of those green shield bug parts. Now we got more of these, you know, that's a good thing. Wasp Queen head. Just trying to see here. And I'd used like several of my super venom arrows, but thankfully at least I still got plenty of those. I just thought about it too. That stupid Black Widow didn't even drop no venom for me, I don't think. I'm hoping... Oh boy. I'm hoping that it didn't actually drop some venom or something and I left it behind, because... I'm hoping that it didn't, because I left, because my inventory was filled up almost. It probably would have only got me one thing from the Black Widow, so I might want to go back over there after the stream and check and see if I actually dropped any super venom over there, because I definitely don't want to leave that behind. Okay, alright. Let me go and put my spider parts in my Spidey Warper trophy thing. Alright, Alright. What do you mean, what I prefer to play on? It depends on what I'm playing. Like, mostly, like, for my PC exclusives, I just play them on PC, but, like, a lot of games, there are, like, several games I got on PC and PS5, but I usually, like, prefer playing them on PS5, just because it takes, like, some of the stress off my computer, because then, you know, everything is, like, run through the PS5 instead of my graphics card. Alright, let me see. Bro, I was trying to figure out what I would do here. This right here is definitely going to be good, though. For, like, you know, getting extra stuff from bugs. Alright, it's not really a whole lot I gotta put away. We gotta put, like, you know, our splinters in a natural resources thing. We can put that anywhere since we didn't have any splinters. Alright, the wasp parts. Do I have any? Alright, yeah. Wasp legs or whatever. Let's see, is there any, like, wasp things in here? Yeah. Got a bunch of wasp legs here. On the stack. Alright. I really do feel like we should kind of like maybe make like an actual chest for, you know, boss pieces, but I don't know. I'm going to put my BBQ medley away. I put that in my Mass's loot thing. On the stack. I guess I can go and put away, like, you know, because I don't normally need healing items when I'm just out walking around normally. I mean, normally I kind of like just really like kind of take them out when I'm fighting a boss. Because normally I can handle most everything, like as you guys saw. I mean, if I'm fighting a Black Widow or like one of the bosses, yeah, I will. But just about everything else here, I usually can handle for the most part. The Store's Pendant like gives me some health back. All right. I'm probably just gonna go and put my roly-poly armor away because I didn't really need it. I'm just gonna kind of like, you know, just stick to what I've, you know, been using, which is like this demon thing. But if push comes, I mean, I could obviously just take my ant line thing, bring that back out, but honestly, this whole, did I say demon or poison? I think I said mother demon is what I meant, like mother demon, like the mother demon head. All right, we got like ourselves a new trinket here. Because like I said, the sticky fingers one definitely, I think, but it actually does double up where you can use it alongside Rascal Rogue, especially if Rascal Rogue's like at level 3. That's gonna be a pretty nice little thing to use as well. Are these ants coming over here and dying like over here at our... What is the matter with you guys? Why do y'all keep on doing this? Every so often we'll have like these ants that'll just like... I know... I'm not even surprised anymore. Okay, anyways. What else do I need to put away? Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm gonna like just going to just drop off the Mantis parts in Amber's chest over here. Cause like I said, cause you know, this is like was the priority of doing this was like, you know, was getting her armor or whatever. Cause you know she's been wanting this for a while, so I wanted to make sure we get that done. Cause that's the thing, I'm kind of like, you know, the mother hen of the group. I mean, Amber definitely is as well. She makes sure we're taken care of. You know, she goes out and makes sure, you know, that we got like, you know, she farms. You know, she has been going around. I think like Amber would be definitely like the architect. She makes sure that, you know, she goes out and like, you know, makes like, you know, things easier for us to get around. I think I'm just like, you know, the mother hen / brawler. So I go out and just beat the crap out of everything, but I'm also the one who's pretty much just make sure that I bring back food for everyone. Try to make sure it's cooked. I mean, though Amber does that as well. But I'm also the one to kind of like, you know, make sure that they have like, you know, parts like their parts and everything. Because when Knack was playing, I made sure I made him like a little gift basket that gave him like some level 2 gear, because that's where we kind of were at the time. We hadn't reached upper yard yet, so I made sure I got him like a whole bunch of level 2 gear. But yeah, Amber does kind of like, you know, she's also our runner from time to time. She goes out and gets supplies that we need. So yeah, that being said, Mantis head, deposit that, deposit that, deposit that, deposit that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, if it comes down to it that you can't actually, I mean, probably more than likely it's going to be that we won't be able to duplicate any of the boss parts. I think it probably like costs more than 2,000 signs. I think I tried that with one boss part at one point, it didn't work. So I'll just go back in and fight the Mantis again probably tomorrow or something. Because that's the thing, we'll definitely have like most of her armor. I'm pretty sure she'll be able to go and craft some of it. And I do feel like, I think that, you know, we have the means to... I'm pretty sure without a shadow of a doubt of this, that we got like the means, like, you know, for her to get her armor to at least level 5. And we should have plenty of Ladybird parts where we definitely should go and be able to have like some Supreme plating. Let me kind of like just check this real quick. Supreme plating. She's gonna need that to get her stuff upgraded. Yeah, we got 19 Ladybird shells. That's primarily what we're gonna use it for. So yeah, well, so I definitely would say, Amber, since I've got like all my armor pretty much upgraded. I mean, it's up to you. Let me actually, because if I could, I mean, because let's be, I beat the snot out of that Mantis or whatever. I mean, let me see if I can actually can make it. And at the very least, that means it'll make it like a lot easier for me to just go in and just take it down. Obviously, the main thing about farming the Mantis, of course, I'm also gonna have to farm the Broodmother as well to get like, you know, the stuff for the Mantis thing. So that's the only thing about it. So I feel like what we should definitely do is just go ahead and give you your parts of your armor so we can go ahead and get started on making it. I mean, you saw like how badly I beat the Mantis' ass earlier after I, you know, figured out like what build would work with it. So this is like the main goal we did. This was the main thing this was for. You know, you've been wanting this for a while. So I say, you know, you should make your armor. I already put like, you know, the pieces in the your little treasure chest. So you go and focus on that. And then, like, you know, afterwards I'll just like, you know, go and take on the Mantis again. Maybe tonight. I don't know. I'll obviously have to, like, you know, make another medley thing. I'm probably gonna go and actually get the started on that. Yeah, I say go ahead and actually make parts of your armor so we can go and get started on, because we gotta make the armor, we gotta make the blades, and at least that. I mean, well, then again, now you think about it, they were, well, I mean, because obviously farming the Mantis further would be like if I want to get like the Mantis armor myself. So I feel like definitely what we should do is go ahead and let you make yours, get started on it, and then afterwards, like along the way, so, like once we get yours crafted fully, if I want to go and like, you know, make like a Mantis sign, then I can do that. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and make another BBQ or a kebab. That's the thing, see, because it takes like, you know, 5 Broodmother chunks just to make it. Like the fire ant parts obviously ain't a problem, and the wooden splinters definitely aren't. But the Broodmother, like, you know, for us to farm the Mantis, probably we have to, like, you know, go in and fight the Broodmother each time, which I was thinking could be a problem for me. The Broodmother's like, you know, the boss I've had like the easiest time with. Well, technically, the Mantis at this point is the one I've had the easiest time with in regards to actually having to build to beat it. But the Broodmother, technically, I still say I'm undefeated against her, because though I did lose in, like, that fight with her earlier, again, it was her mob that took me out, not her. But, I mean, I'm technically outside of that. I mean, previously, you know, I went in, like, you know, without dying, like, you know, 6 rounds against the Broodmother. But, you know, the Mantis, it took me a few times actually, you know, getting beat by it. And for all I know, there's no, I mean, I'm hoping that basically, you know, I went in with an unarmed build, that'll actually repeat next time. I'm not saying like the unarmed build like was gonna work each time, but as long as I go in with like with curatives just as a just in case thing, you know. All right, so I definitely say I'm gonna go and make the kebab, and I'm gonna hold on to my other Broodmother parts. That way I can just like need to get 2 more from her. So we're going to have the kebab being made. I already got like another BBQ medley for that. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and make another Broodmother BLT if I want to go back in and deal with her later. Which I'm going to have to, like, get more stuff for, like, you know, farming the Mantis. Like I said, beating down the Broodmother just to get the pieces, like, for the Mantis kebab isn't that difficult. Like, the Broodmother's, for me, mostly a pushover. I mean, if I would have went in with my build I was using before when I beat her. Because that's the thing, the build I was using this time, I feel like basically I could use the other build and just, like, you know, use the Coltana. But I think the main thing I just had to figure out with this build is just I had made sure I put Mithridatism on this time. I just gotta make sure the mobs are controlled, because the mobs were doing more to me than she was. So as long as I block her, get my little, you know, my little creatures in to help, you know, she should be easy for me to beat next time. Because again, the Black Widow took her out, which was hilarious. The Black Widow Link took her out. All right, so anyways, I think that's basically everything. I still need to put like the yeah, that's right. I want to see how much I was actually gonna be able to do, like what else I need for the Wasp part, Queen Wasp thing. That's actually pretty cute. So yeah, for the Wasp Queen, I just need to get 2 more wings from her, and I can make a Wasp Queen, you know, mount for outside her nest, and that would definitely make it easier for us to, like, you know, take her down. And for the Mantis, obviously, you know, whatever there's left from that or whatever, like we'll get your armor, then I'll like set up a thing right there, like afterwards, so we can farm that, like, and everything. Because the key thing is we're still got to fight the Mantis, like for its gold card as well. Because we already got it from the Broodmother, but anything like can help us out with, like, you know, getting, like, you know, extra levels for Trapper Peeper. Because I know we're, like, you know, we're very close to the end of the game. But the other thing also is that we don't know what's going to be in the next update. So anything that can help us out moving forward before they release the next update, whenever that is definitely going to help us. So having, like, you know, more stuff on Trapper Peeper, you know, and basically having, like, you know, like our proper gear, you know, for the Mana stuff. Like I said, I'm liking my Poison build, but my Poison build, but I definitely might want to try to do it, because the Mana stuff looks like it's definitely going to be for a critical hit build. And usually that's what I like in games. Like, that was, like, one of the main things I rolled, like, you know, roll with Zero in Borderlands 2. Like, you know, thing to focus entirely on critical hits.
Everything looks good from here.
He loves interrupting me. But whatever the case, guys, tonight was a win. We took down the Broodmother. We finally, you know, got a win on the Mantis, and I kind of, like, know how to beat it now, pretty much. Just gotta, like, play close, you know, quarters, dodge attacks, and just smack the crap out of it. And, you know, of course, I got, like, the Wasp Queen's number if everything goes well as did previously with, like, you know, basically my Spiderlings and everything just distracting her while I just shot her and attacked her. And thankfully, well, there's also the fact that the developers, you know, I guess knew, like, we would probably, you know, would have been pretty upset they didn't do what they did or whatever, obviously. But, you know, how the devs made it were, like, the Wasp Queen summons are very weak. Because obviously if they actually would have been as difficult to deal with, like, as they are outside, I don't think there's probably, like, would have definitely been, like, much harder to take her on. And for all we know, hell, there might have been, like, that they actually did nerf it. For all we know, I mean, I don't know if it could have been possible that at some point, like, with the Wasp Queen, the Wasp she summoned actually might have been as tough as the ones outside. But maybe they nerfed it and make it, like, more balanced. But I hate to see how it will be on WoW difficulty. But anyways, that's the my nasty food. I'm going to put this down here, put the wasp, stuff away. I know I keep on, like, basically continuing, even though I'm supposed to be, like, ending the stream. But anyways, we got our stuff here, our boss summoning things. We got our BBQ medley, we got our Broodmother BLT, and we got ourselves our Orchid Mantis kebab. I'm just going to go ahead and put the Mantis paper away, which will be used for our waspidote. Deposit stack. And... well, I mean, technically, it's Spider Whoopers trophies. I did beat them, whatever, so I will just put, like, I guess this in there. It's not really spider stuff, but still, it's a boss. And that's basically it, guys. We just hit the 3-hour mark on the stream and everything, so I did kind of extend things out, because I did want to, like, at least hit 3 hours on this. But, yeah, Backyard Boss Rush, as I'm going to probably call it a stream. It's been concluded. We took down Broodmother again, and we finally got our wins on the Orchid Mantis and the Wasp Queen. So this means there's technically only, like, one other bug that we have actually yet to really, like, beat yet, which, of course, is the infected Broodmother. And eventually I'll get around to doing that. Don't know if I'm ready for it just yet. We're gonna, like, definitely, like, wait it out for a while, try to get, like, some better gear and, like, other stuff. I think I got, like, some of the best gear in the game, but probably, like, I definitely, like, make sure everything I've got is, like, at level 9 before I go and try to take on that one. Whatever the case, guys, hope you definitely enjoyed the stream. I'm glad we were able to kind of, like, go in and, actually beat these bosses. Hopefully I gave you guys some insight on what build I use, so if y'all are, like, struggling with the game yourself, you kind of see stuff I use that even made, like, the Black Widow I dealt with, like, actually pretty easy. Just had to, like, make sure I, use potions and all that, and try to block it the best I could. But yeah, this is a fun stream. I absolutely had a blast with this. Don't know, like, when the next one for this is going to be. I may still do one on Saturday. I don't really know what I'll be doing in this stream next, because I still need to go and, like, take care of all the mixers, and I don't think I'm really going to bother with doing that on stream. I know it's just going to basically be, like, a little raid mode thing for each one. I might do it on stream, I'm not sure, but more than likely I'm just going to, like, do, like, the mixers as an off-stream thing. And, whatever the case, there's going to be at least, like, I don't know how many more streams for this is going to be. Once I do finish this up, I do want to start on the forest, get back, because I did stream that back when I was streaming on Mixer. I do want to eventually, like, start up, like, another playthrough of the forest, like, because I want to, like, start doing more survival games for my channel outside of Grounded. But even so, even if we do, like, once we beat the main story for this, obviously, again, when they have this big update, it's going to possibly release, like, hopefully we'll know something about it next month. Or, like, at the very least, October. It says it's going to be, like, by the end of the year, we'll get the next update for Grounded, probably the biggest one yet. I'm assuming we're going to have, like, some more story content, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be, like, new bugs and, definitely more than likely a new boss. Be it, like, they give us, like, infected versions of the Mantis or the Wasp Queen or both. Or we get, like, some kind of, like, other type of boss. So they say, like, hedge Broodmother. It makes you wonder if there's, like, another type of Broodmother somewhere. But I'm guessing, it could be, like, another type of spider we deal with. Who knows what kind of boss it could be. I personally feel like they should definitely bring back the lizard boss they're going to bring originally. But also, there's, like, a lot of talk they might be going through with, like, the ant, the queen ant boss. But we'll see how it goes. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Sorry for rambling in this outro, but I guess I'm still, like, on a cloud 9 from finally beating these bosses for you guys. But anyways, until next one, much love, Rogues. Thank you guys for coming out for this. I deeply appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching. Thanks so much for watching my stream. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to follow me and hit that notification bell. You can also find me on Instagram and join my Guilded server to hang out and join in on occasional movie nights, as well as check out my TikTok where I post comic requests for my live streams. If you're an aspiring streamer, my website contains a collection of over a dozen completely free text guides with advice to help you get started. Sections dedicated to proper networking, the importance of channel panels, handling dead air, and many other topics. You can find a link to my website on my YouTube channel. See you guys next time.